Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, family? How y'all doing? Monday night football, man. We are back. Chiefs Raiders, man. Monday night football. Definitely can't wait to see this game. It's been an exciting week of football. Crazy games. Even the last night's game that we did, Bengals Ravens came down to the wire. So definitely excited to go ahead and cap the week off with Patrick Mahomes versus Derek Carr. Um, Chiefs been looking good, man. They've been looking solid. Patrick Mahomes is looking as comfortable as he's ever been, which is nice. Um, Raiders, on the other hand, they've been struggling, man. They new coach, so it means new offense, new weapons, and Devontae Adams. So we'll see how they can mesh and how they continue to mesh from here. But should be a good game. Division rivals. So it's always good to see division rivals play on prime time. It always makes out for a really good game. So let me go ahead and set everything up as far as the scoreboard. And once they actually come from commercial break, we'll go ahead and get the game audio in. But before we start that, if anybody in the chat, go ahead and hit the like button for me, please. Any love and support is definitely needed at this time. I'm trying to go ahead and build the community, build the family up. We got some baseball playoffs, some baseball playoffs tomorrow. Phillies Braves, which is be good. It'll be big for the city. So definitely want you guys to come on and join us for that. And yeah, let me go ahead and get this game audio in so you can just go ahead and get right into it. Let me know how the game audio sounds from you guys into as well. Oh, before we do that, let me make sure this is muted over here. Okay, that's muted. Perfect. Here we go.
In the AFC West, a division that has been dominated by Kansas City. Chiefs just won the toss, they defer, so we will see Derek Carr and the Raiders on offense here to start the night. Getting pumped up by Max Crosby, who is an electrifying player in his own right. And Carr will try to match Mahomes, and the Raiders will try to match the Chiefs.
All right, here we go. Raiders going to start at the 25-yard line after the
Derek
touchback.
Carr in the offense for Las Vegas will start at their own 25. They come in 13th overall, at least at the start of the weekend. And he's sitting at 199 career pass touchdowns, by far the most in franchise history. Number 2 is Kenny Stabler at 150. So he hopes to get past that 200 touchdown barrier. And he's going to have to go, you would think, beyond that.
They got Mac Hollins starting. Okay. Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs starts the night with the ball. He was busy in the win over Denver. Carried it 28 times. He's carried it once for 2 here tonight. As we take a look at our Star Watch, brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott. And we look up Chris Jones, who every offensive line is trying to find when Kansas City is on defense, and L'Jarius Sneed, who every quarterback's trying to find when he's blitzing off the edge. Become one of the best
2nd and 8 for the Raiders.
Backs coming to get the quarterback
after that 2-yard gain by Josh Jacobs. Toss to Jacobs to the left.
Toss to Jacobs, left side, third down.
A 4-yard gain. He got 3rd and short. Oh, here we go.
Flying in at the very end of the play.
Flags
in
already.
The offensive backfield.
I know how I feel about them damn flags, man. Already.
Carl Sheffers has been the referee in 2 of the past 6 Super Bowls. Here's his first chance to say hello.
Personal foul, chop block. Number
God,
64
that's 15
and 72
damn yards.
offense. Half the distance to the goal. Second down.
Well, that's Alex Barr, 64. They're 72. Jermaine Illuminor he goes down low, but Joe, you mentioned the impact of Chris Jones and how he'll be a focal point for this offense. They moved the guards. They moved Alex Bars to the right side. They took Dylan Parham to the left
All right,
side.
so after that
And I'll get
bonehead
into why they did that.
penalty,
But more
second and
offensive
20,
line
second and
changes for this
21.
game.
Second and
He
21,
going deep.
aired out downfield for Holland.
Oh, he
and
dropped it.
Almost had a shot.
Oh, he dropped
As he
it.
was
He had
defended
it.
by Jalen Watson, the rookie. And it almost got to number 10, but that brings up 3rd and 21.
Well, they got what they wanted, but Hollins, he stumbles coming off the line, and the ball hits him right in the chest. I thought Watson had gotten a hand on it, but he actually does not. That ball should have been caught. But if Hollins, that's the rookie, Watson out there when they go.
Man,
3
3rd and
wide
21,
receivers,
man. 3rd and long.
He's out here on
They probably
an
go
island.
ahead and make a run, probably a draw.
Missed opportunity on 2nd and long.
Yeah. Oh, they not. No draw.
3rd and 21. Pass is caught by Bolden. And
All right,
he
4th
will
and
get
10.
maybe a yard
They
past
definitely
the
punting.
original line of scrimmage. Got 12, and it's 4th down. A chop block
I'm surprised they got Mac
basically
Hollins
stopped
starting,
that
man.
possession right in its tracks.
He had that. He had it too.
A.J. Cole
He got
will
pulled
punt
in.
away, and Sky Moore, the rookie, will wait for it for Kansas City.
All right, Raiders couldn't convert. Bringing out. He punting. That's a good
Booming
punt,
punt.
too. Man, that's a good punt. That's
Moore
a good
from
punt.
the 15.
Good punt. Good punt.
To the 20, that's it. 5-yard return. We'll give him
Got that to
7
20.
after a 60-yard punt.
That's a great punt, man.
Cleveland Furl downfield to make the stop.
That is a
Here's
great punt.
Patrick Mahomes, and for you, Troy, guys.
All right. I need Travis
Played the
Kelce to
position.
go off today, man. I need about
And he
20
does
from
things.
him
You see how he's just
to win my
dominated the
fantasy
division.
football
That's
game.
the best record after 25 starts within a division since the merger. 22-3, and he does stuff that we just haven't seen.
You got that right. Every week he does things that we haven't seen. He's a terrific player, as we know. Matched up with Andy Reid. You know, they're getting the best out of him for sure.
Here's Edward Solaire, and he is brought down immediately by Chandler Jones, who's actually been playing the run really well. He was
A short game.
brought in as a free agent to rush the quarterback. Doesn't have a sack yet, but makes that stop. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of good things. Sometimes, he is, of course, paid to get to the quarterback, but there's a lot more to it. He has helped in a lot of other areas. You mentioned his run defense, but he was brought in, of course, to be able to win one-on-one matchups.
right, 2nd and
because
8.
so much attention then paid up top here to Max Crosby.
On 2nd down, Mahomes flushed
Good
out to
block.
his right. Jones chasing him, and the pass broken up.
Man.
Good coverage
Good
downfield
defense.
by Trayvon Merrick as
Good
he got it
defense. That's good defense.
away from Noah Gray,
What
the
if flexing him out
intended
the
target
pocket,
to bring
too?
up 3rd
Good
and 8.
defense.
Well, you got Chandler Jones here, and Orlando Brown is trying. He's gonna struggle with this speed rush. You know, you're not going to go through Orlando Brown, but you can run around him. And Patrick Mahomes feels him, but good coverage there on the tail end of it.
Third best team in the NFL on 3rd down are the Chiefs. 3rd and 8.
They definitely man coverage.
Crosby gets through
Man, he
and
got
adds to his
there.
sack total.
He got there. Kansas City O-line
Max
got to hold up,
Crosby on
man.
the
Goodness
third
gracious.
snap.
Whoever he
Gets
beat, he
right
beat him
through
like
the
a
heart of
damn
this
drum.
offensive line, a loss of 13, and Crosby's got 5 sacks on the year.
Well, they give Andrew Wiley help to his outside. Jerick McKinnon is here, and he's going to help to the outside. But the problem is is that
the
Wiley
spin
gets
move.
beat inside.
Goodness.
So then he has a straight shot.
Exactly.
You don't get to Patrick Mahomes very often. He does a great
He
job of
definitely
getting the
didn't.
ball out, but a great defensive play by one of the best in the league.
The spin move
Beautiful
inside
punt
was
by
crazy.
Townsend.
The running back couldn't even get a daggone chip block on him.
Call on the return. He gets hit hard, and it was Gray
Got that to
downfield
34.
to make the stop, the initial hit, and a return of just 3. Chiefs go 3 and out.
All right, so Chiefs 3 and out, Raiders 3 and out. So once they come back from the commercial break, Raiders are had the ball at their own 34-yard line. See what they can do. As far as just my initial thoughts. Raiders was definitely running the ball. They actually looked really good running the ball until they had that illegal chop block. But they need to go back to Jacobs, man. Just go ahead and start feeding him. Start feeding him, man. I know Jacobs don't really get a lot of love, a lot of respect in the league for being a really good running back, but he's definitely one of those guys you can definitely give him, 20 to 25 carries, and he'll definitely carry the team. As far as the Chiefs, their offense, as far as that first drive, the O-line got to get a little better. The O-line got to step up, man. You can't have it to where he beats you with a spin move right to the inside, and just basically just ends your drive. So they definitely need to get that together. They didn't really see too much on that play, on that series. Once we come back from commercial break, Raiders have had the ball on their own 34. Hey, put your name in the chat, man. Let me know who all here. Put your name in the chat. Let me know who all here. There we go. We back.
Each team goes 3 and out. Raiders had the chop block penalty. Chiefs allowed the sack. Interesting that Max Crosby didn't even put Patrick Mahomes to the ground on the Monday after that hit by Grady Jarrett that drew so much criticism. Jarrett flagged for
Play
roughness
action
on Tom
for the
Brady in the
Raiders.
Falcons-Bucks game.
Goodness, got
Carr
swallowed.
is gonna
Up.
be
You
sacked,
just
and
holding
he's
on to the ball too
standing
damn
up.
long. Get rid of the ball, bro.
Each side
He
with
won a
sack
whole
now
hour in the pocket,
as
man.
The rookie Karlaftis.
You got to do something with that after 3-4
the
seconds.
protection is actually really good. It's solid in the middle. Frank Clark, he just keeps coming. And you can see Carr there in the pocket, and he's got a chance. Mac Hollins is working across the middle of the field, and Carr just got off him a little bit too soon and held the ball too long.
Loss of 7. Here's a
Green to
screen, a
Jacobs.
juggle by Jacobs, and a lot of room to run.
Good,
Pretty
good,
good tackle is
good
made by
pickup.
Nick Bolton.
3rd and short.
And that shoestring grab saved likely a first down, but a gain of
Yep.
14.
3rd and short.
And they already brought L'Jarius Sneed on that play. So we talked about it coming in and what they're willing to do. The Chiefs, they don't mess around. And we know Steve Spagnuolo's background, and this is a big part of what they're doing now in 2022, and they've been very successful with it. But a good call with the screen out the opposite way.
Here's a little option to pitch to
That's a
Jacobs.
terrible
Cuts
play.
back on 3rd down and 3.
Oh, he got there. Okay, he did
And
get
a
there.
flag comes flying in
Daggone
out on the
flag.
edge.
It was like a little option play. I didn't like it.
Jacobs showing how tough he is.
You're not kidding. I mean,
Yeah.
It didn't look like he had a prayer of being able to pick up that first down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he a horse when he need to be.
See what the call is.
The result of the play is a first down. Illegal block in the back, number 72. 10-yard penalty. Replay third down.
Penalties, man. You go
So
from
they
a
take
third
the
and
first
short
down
to a third
away,
and
the
long.
10-yard penalty is against
Penalties is
Illuminor.
killing them.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is, and that's a good call. They got Nick Bolton right in the back and takes away some really tough yards by Josh Jacobs. Let's see what Steve Spagnuolo
All right,
wants to
third
do
and
here.
13.
You see L'Jarius
We
Sneed,
already know
number
what happens
38.
on third and
Here he
longs
is.
in football. You're more than likely not to make it.
He stays back. Third
Damn,
down
right
and
on him.
13. A throw to Bolden. Long way to go, and will
Short.
not go
Oh,
down until
okay.
he's a yard short.
The
of
yard
first down
short.
yardage.
O-line
Frank
came and
Clark
pushed
had
him
pressure.
extra 5
Clark
yards.
got it away to
Okay.
Bolden, a gain of 12, but they needed one more.
Yeah, and it's
All right,
looks
fourth
like
and one.
they're
They
going to go
punting.
for it here.
Oh, they going for it.
I say, why not?
4th and 1.
Josh McDaniels
Raiders going
calling
for
the
it.
plays, of course, and playing on the road, knowing what he's up against. If you're able to convert this, even if you don't come away with points, you start shortening the game and taking away the number of possessions that Patrick Mahomes is going to have.
Sneak.
Analytics says go for it. Raiders
Nope.
do.
Play action.
Play action. Carr airs it out down the middle for Adams.
Damn.
Got it.
Wow.
Inside the 10.
Wow.
Devontae, touchdown.
Wow.
What a play on fourth down.
Wow. 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 Good play.
And
Wow.
career touchdown pass number 200 for Derek Carr goes to his college teammate, Devontae Adams.
Well, he
one
just
way
beat
to
him
know
like
you're gonna get
he just
single
beat him like a
coverage
drum
when
off
you've
the
got
line.
4th and 1.
You
You're
put no
man-to-man
hands
across
on
the
that
board.
man.
He gets a great release on Rashad Fenton.
You
and
put no
see
hands on that
it
man.
shouldn't have even been close. I think Derek Carr sees that Devontae
Yeah, you
Adams
put no
is
hands
so
on him.
open, and those sometimes are the toughest throws. You just don't want to miss him, but he gets it to him.
You
just
put no hands
enough
on that man
for
as a
Devontae
corner.
Adams to take it to the house.
Crazy.
And if Derek Carr wanted his 200th touchdown pass football, it's about 30 rows up into
He
the
definitely
seats.
could withstand football. He
And
definitely
it's
do that.
7-0 Raiders here on the road. And when you're up against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, a team that's dominated you, your own side.
All right, so Raiders go for it on 4th and 1. They take a deep shot to Devontae Adams. Poor job by the corner. Put 7 on the board, right on their head. So Raiders is up 7-0 over the Kansas City Chiefs. When they come back from commercial break, they'll be kicking off to the Chiefs and see if they can go ahead and answer. I'm sure they will, but that I'm just still stunned that you didn't put hands on Devontae Adams. I mean, you know, it's just like a free release, man. And then he burnt past you. I don't get the concept. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy.
Coverage brought to you by Goodyear. And welcome you back to Kansas City. Our producer Phil Dean, our director Jimmy Platt, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters, John Perry. Glad you're with us, and the Raiders have jumped on top on a 58-yard touchdown on 4th and 1. Derek Carr to Davante Adams.
Touchback.
Out to the 25, it will come. We go back to their time together at Fresno State before reuniting this season with Las Vegas. Davante Adams, Derek Carr, 2 players on that squad and hooked up. Were the best of friends then. Were close friends during the off seasons when both were in the NFL. They connected on 38 touchdowns, 2012 to 2013. The most by any FBS duo in back-to-back seasons, and here they are starring for the Raiders and trying to help them get over the hump against the Chiefs. 3 and out, first time they had it. This time a completion to Watson.
Nice, good route.
And Justin Watson is good for 10.
Loved our visit with both those guys last night. You hear about the friendship that they share. It's obvious in talking to each one of them just how much respect and love they have for one another, and it's been good. It's been a good
It's crazy,
start
man. They helped each other get into the
time
daggone
together
NFL.
with the Raiders, but it's only going to get better because
They
there
had
are
to look
things
good
that
on
they've
tape.
missed on that's just going to
For a
take a
lot of
little bit of
scouts.
time to reestablish that chemistry that they had at Fresno State.
Here's Hardman.
The screen
Out
pass
of the
for Hardman.
backfield, been bothered
Nice.
by a heel injury. That slowed him a
6-yard
little
gain
bit.
for Hardman.
Coming off a career year, gets 6.
Yeah, McCole Hardman, I've been expecting a lot of him ever since he came into the league back in 2019, and second-round pick. And
Hey,
it
second
just
fiddle to
hasn't really happened.
Tyreek
Of
Hill.
course, he can really run, and this was going to be and could be his year with Tyreek Hill not with the team.
They should be.
Similar skill sets, but then he got banged up a few weeks ago.
Quick throw. There's Kelsey involved, and he's got another first down for Kansas City.
Basic tight end work
Just
between
turned 33
Mahomes and
this
Kelsey.
last
Basic.
Wednesday, and according to Andy Reid, for Kelsey, his core strength is off the charts. His flexibility is clearly off the charts, and he doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
No, he does not in any way. And I don't know exactly how you play him. I'm not saying you play man coverage against him, but I know when you play zone, he's going to find the hole in zones. And
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes
he's
is going to find
exceptional
him.
with doing that.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire
Damn, Crosby is
down by Crosby,
balling.
who is awaiting the birth of his baby girl. His fiancee Rachel is due to give birth. She's been due really for about a week. And Ella Rose, according to Max, she's going to be here when she is good and ready, and that may be tomorrow.
That's right, and that's usually how it works. And your wife, Michelle Beisner, she sure did a great piece on him. If you haven't seen it, be sure and look it up. It is fantastic.
Yeah, with all the battles that Crosby's been through with alcohol and addiction.
Nice.
Trying to stack good day after good day. And
Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy
really
dialing it up,
in
man.
this league. 12-yard
They
completion
look like
to
they get into
Marquez
their groove
Valdez
now.
Scantling, and now the Chiefs are starting to get into their little offensive rhythm that
Exactly,
we've seen
getting
for the
to a
last
groove
5
now.
years.
You see this action up top. You got press man coverage.
It's
and
going through the
this
motions
is
right
how you
now.
beat it. So you get the little natural pick there. Easy release then for Marquez Valdez Scantling to be able to pick up that first down. He's been a great addition as well. And Joe, we've had a lot of his games back when he was with Green Bay, and what a deep threat, he has been for them. But when you watch him and study him, he's come a long way in his route running as well. He's doing a lot of good things for the Chiefs.
Timeout Kansas City. They've got 3 first downs on this drive. First down for them here, down 7.
All right, so commercial break. I don't know if it was a timeout or what, but Chiefs definitely getting into a rhythm. They look like they're going through the motions. They get into their spots. Like when you watch the Chiefs play, man, it's like real fluid how their offense works. It's hard to explain, but it's almost like it's effortless. They just get to these spots. They catch the ball. Patrick is putting it on the money. So it's definitely not too it's not like it's forced, like they trying hard. They just get to these spots. Patrick puts it on them. They make the catch. A lot of these guys are good, running after the catch. So You know, once Kansas City gets going and they start looking fluid, it's hard to stop them, man. The only way you can really stop them is you put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, but don't let him slip one because he's gonna beat you deep. And you know, for him to be so daggone big, might be like 240, 6'3", 240, he can definitely run. He can definitely run. Right now, we got a commercial break. Once they come back, we'll be right back in there. Let me see if my soundboard actually work right now. All right. I got a soundboard, man, that I barely use. I'm gonna start putting some backup music on here, man, when we go to commercial break. Might be good to liven up the stream when they go to commercial break.
Chiefs had to use a timeout, 7-0. Kansas City with a first down. The ball resting at the Vegas 43. Need to say who was the drum honoree tonight. We were told it was going to be Bill Self earlier in the afternoon, the head coach of the national champion Jayhawks. It was Bobby Witt Jr., stud young player in the big leagues, 22 years old, 20 home runs in his rookie season for the Kansas City Royals. On first down,
Play action.
Mahomes. Good protection.
There you go. He's taking off.
He slides with a gain on the play to the 39-yard line of 4.
Pretty good job there by the Raiders. They show a 2 deep
Second
shell,
down.
and then they
Second
drop
and
the
6.
safety down. Abrams, it looked like to put 2 guys on Travis Kelce, and that's where Mahomes was looking to go with the football. In the first drive, Kansas City, we saw that Mahomes got some pressure. He got sacked once, and this drive they're getting the ball out a little bit quicker. There's Patrick Graham in his first year as defensive coordinator, had been the defensive coordinator with the Giants.
They're going deep. They're definitely going deep.
Here's Mahomes with a first down
taking
carry.
off again.
He goes head first to the 23.
Can't turn your back on that dude, man. He can run.
Dominating the Raiders with his arm, going 7-1 against Las Vegas.
I thought that was all sides too.
Doing this, running with the football.
He's outstanding. Like I said, coming into this game, he's got total command right now of the offense and of his game.
Exactly.
And so
that's the scary
they're
part.
running with Travis Kelce down the middle of the field. It just opened up, and he took it.
Season long for Mahomes, 16 yards. Keeps, flips.
That's pass
Play not
interference
there for Smith-Schuster.
That ain't pass interference.
Had to get away from Chandler Jones, and I think Patrick Mahomes is looking for a hold on the
It was
receiver.
definitely something.
Right there.
That's hold.
He's Juju Smith-Schuster. He's
That's pass
behind the
interference.
line.
Let's
Right,
check in with
JB?
John
At any
Perry.
rate, second
That's
and 10.
exactly right. Potential for pass interference, but the receiver is behind the line. It's got to be beyond 1 yard.
Oh. Told me
Second down
something.
and 10. Mahomes flips and off the right hand of Juju Smith-Schuster and incomplete with Rock
Come on,
Yassin,
Juju.
who's
God,
back
mercy.
and healthy.
What are you doing?
Defending, did not play against the Broncos, was out with a knee.
Tell you what, you're going to see Clyde
you gotta
Edwards-Helaire
pick
right
that up,
here,
Juju.
and he has to.
You
hold
gotta
up
grab
against
that, man.
Diablo,
It's right
and he
there.
gets
You put it
pushed
right there
back
for you.
into Mahomes, but
Use two
Mahomes
hands.
has an uncanny
That's
ability
pass
to
interference
just put the
too.
ball. Got a hold of that left hand, which kept him from being able to go up with 2 hands.
What is
but
these refs
put it
doing?
right where he had to put it.
Blitz
Sending
coming
the blitz.
from Las Vegas. Mahomes has to throw it away
Good.
and gets hit by Jonathan Abram. No flag,
Yeah.
but Abram, one of 2 defensive backs that were coming on the blitz, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, both of them were coming. Jonathan Abrams was coming, and Trayvon Merrick was coming as well.
Yeah, he
He's
was
coming
definitely
from this
sending the
side.
blitz.
Abrams is coming from the left side. He peels out because he's in coverage with Jerick McKinnon, but it's Abrams that's able to get home. So Patrick Graham, he likes bringing people as well and playing an aggressive style. Already he's locked up quite a bit in man coverage against the Chiefs.
41-yard try by Matthew Wright.
Defense.
Still without Harrison Butker. And Wright
he missed it.
Is wide right.
He missed it.
Made
Damn,
all
Kansas
7
City
of
missed
his
it.
Kicks
Wow.
in the win at Tampa Bay.
You got to watch out for that. You might start going
And he
for it on
pushes
fourth.
this one wide right. They've gone from
All right, so the kicker missed the field goal. Got a 40-yarder. He just pushed it right. So going to commercial break. Turnover on downs for the Chiefs. Raiders have had the ball back once we come back from commercial break. That is crazy.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. College kid.
Who took my helmet?
Ready.
Where are my socks?
I need more club.
Have you seen my pads?
Fashion.
I'm coming, Baker.
So where are we headed this week?
Texas.
Texas. Road trip.
I actually enjoy some of them Heisman Trophy winner commercials. Joints be entertaining. I forgot Kyler Murray and Derrick Henry actually won Heismans. A lot of times they usually have the old timers in those commercials too. No commercial break. Once they come back, then we'll
big-time weapon in this league. He has a sprained left ankle. He's got swelling in it. That happened week 1. So then they had to go to finish that game to Justin Reed, their safety, 1 for 2 on PATs. Matt Amendola missed a field goal and an extra point in the loss at Indy. They get Matthew Wright. Made all 7 of his kicks at Tampa Bay, but just missed from 41. And the handoff here is to Jacobs over the right side.
5-yard gain. Jacobs running hard, man.
After a gain of 4.
Well, what we're seeing is without the tight end, Foster Moreau, he missed last week. And so as a result, they went with a 6th offensive lineman.
Darren
last
Waller
year
don't
was
get no
Justin
love.
Herron, but he now is on IR. So this last play, they go in with Thayer Munford. He's in again at the tight end position, and they're going big with Jakob Johnson in the lineup as well.
Might have gotten away there with a false start.
He definitely got away with a false start.
As Jacobs is
2-yard
brought down
gain
by Chanel after a gain of 2.
Yeah, so the Raiders going with big people
3rd and 4.
and then 2 back sets, just seeing whether or not, they can pound on the Chiefs a little bit in the run game. But the Chiefs they've been good against the run. They came into this game 3rd in the NFL in run defense. The only team that's really had much success running the ball was Arizona, and a big part of that, of course, was Kyler Murray.
3rd and 4.
It's 3rd down and 4. Carr over the middle, and that's
He's
his
short.
favorite weapon.
He was
on
short.
3rd down.
I don't know about that
Certainly
one.
was last year. Hunter Renfrow
First down,
makes
though.
the catch for first down.
It looks
He
short to
sneed
me.
all over him.
Boy, Derek Carr was sure excited to get him back in this ball game. It just gives you another weapon that can beat man coverage. In this situation, they're playing zone, and he sits it down nicely. Carr navigates the pass rush.
That was a good read.
Slides just enough to put it on him.
Good read.
33 catches on 3rd down last year. That was number 2 in the league to Justin Jefferson. And after missing 2 games with a concussion, he's back. Handoff to Jacobs in a nice hole over the left side. He gets 8.5. We'll give him 9, and Snead missed a tackle along the way.
Yeah.
Jacobs trying to pick up where he left off last game.
When he goes in motion, L'Jarius Snead stays home, and he's right there. They've got just what they want, and he was just unsettled just enough, not certain whether or not Carr would pull it and bootleg out to his left. It was just enough to give Jacobs a place to run.
2nd and 1. See if they take a shot or play it straight. Play it straight with Jacobs, and he is wrestled down right at
they
the
gonna give
marker.
it to him?
We'll see where they put it.
They might give it to him.
Saunders made
He was
the stop.
definitely short, though. I saw that. He was short.
And it looks like we're going to have a measurement. We will, either 1st down or 3rd down in inches.
Well, we talked about some of the changes, this offensive line. They have not started. They've had a different combination of starters in that offensive line every game. And it is hard to be consistent offensively with all that has happened up front.
No index card needed, so 1st down.
Oh, 1st down.
Let's check in with Lisa Salters. Lisa.
Hey, Joe, Raiders tight end Darren Waller not in the game right now. Over on the sidelines, we're being told that he has suffered a hamstring injury. His return to the game is questionable.
So they're out without Moreau and now maybe Waller.
Well, they got Thayer Munford in the game again, number 77, and they've been setting this up. I wouldn't be surprised with 2-back set. They go play action. They got Devontae Adams down here.
Jacobs runs right into Saunders.
Yeah, this personnel grouping that they're trying to establish on this drive, they just really have not gotten a lot out of it. It has been tough sledding for them to try to run the football. That's why I think now you've got Munford leaving the game. They come in with a different personnel grouping, but I thought they'd run the ball enough times out of that maybe now they'll go hard play action on 1st down and take their shot.
On this drive, 5 runs, 1 pass.
They got the rookie up top on Devontae Adams. He will get a little bit of
Damn
help
rookie.
from Juan Thornhill.
At least he put hands on him.
Carr, Jakob Johnson
Stays
upright.
He look like Mike Allstott.
Yards.
Damn, his pass is hustling.
Brought down by Darius Harris.
He like Allstott out there.
And that will do it for quarter number 1. It'll be 3rd down for the Raiders, who lead by 7 when we come back.
All right. End of the 1st quarter. That was a fast 1st quarter, too. End of the 1st quarter. Vegas 7, Kansas City 0. Kansas City Chiefs off defense need to go ahead and get the Raiders off the field if they want to have a chance in this game. As you heard, Darren Waller, he got a hamstring issue, so he might not come back in the game, but they still moving that ball, man. Josh Jacobs he looked like a every down back, man. He running hard. You know he played at Bama, so you know he's all about that contact. But Oakland looked good. I mean, not Oakland. Vegas looked good. Vegas looks good, man. They look real good. Running the ball, passing the ball. Derek Carr finding the open guys. He making the proper read. So I like what I see from the Oakland, the Vegas Raiders so far.
10. Both games are on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Shout out to Sean McDonough, coming off a great year calling hockey on ESPN. Used to occupy this seat in this booth. Steve Levy, same story, who occupied this seat and will again when we have doubleheaders
Steve Levy
this season and beyond. 3rd down and 4. Carr airs it out. Plays not there, but a flag.
Pass
Davante
interference.
Adams was defended by Fenton.
Are y'all serious?
Carr had a receiver underneath, but he took the big shot, and the flag is the result.
Pass interference, number 27. Defense, automatic. 1st down.
Little surprise there that the Chiefs decided to go one-on-one. So matched up with Fenton once again.
Why are you one-on-one with this dude,
Davante
man?
Adams
That's
and
interference.
just
That's
got up on him,
Goodness
and as the
gracious.
ball's
He just
underthrown,
panicked.
Davante Adams trying to come back to it, and of course it was Fenton who he got the big play on for the touchdown. But as soon as Carr saw that safety drop down, knew he had one-on-one to Adams, there was no decision for him to make on where he was going with it.
25-yard penalty sets up the Raiders inside the
Good
20.
defense.
Nice play
Good defense.
on the rookie Zamir White. As
That's a
Frank
7-yard
Clark got through
loss.
and made the
Goodness
tackle.
gracious.
And a loss on the play of 7.
Yeah.
Well,
Goodness
Davante
gracious.
Adams is a lot of things and a great player, but a blocker, he's not. So he's got to come down and try to block, try to cut off Frank Clark. Just not going to happen. Frank
Davante
Clark, when
blew
he
that.
gets going, I mean, he's as tough as there is in the league, and he got back there in a hurry.
This Raiders team was terrible in the red zone a year ago, and it started out slowly this year. 2 for 5 scoring touchdowns.
He's going
against
to him
Denver.
again.
Adams in the end zone.
Oh, good defense. Another pass interference?
Defended
Are you
by
serious?
Watson, the rookie, and as Davante Adams went up and over him, they're going to call pass interference. It appears.
Pass interference, number 35. Defense.
That's
Ball
crazy.
returned in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic 1st down.
They torturing these. They torturing
Welcome
the
to
corners.
the NFL, Jalen Watson, because Davante Adams has him beat, and Carr just underthrows another one. And there's the contact. This is
You
hard.
panic.
This is really
You
tough
can't panic.
on the young player when it's tough on any corner when a ball is underthrown like that. But Carr, who was not under pressure at all, just simply underthrew it.
Hey, we're good. 32.
1st and goal from the 1.
Mac Hollins.
Hollins
He just
can't
fell.
get to it.
I don't
And
like that.
let's
Just
hear
run the
from John
football.
Perry about that pass interference in the end zone on Jalen Watson.
Yeah, to me, both of those plays are almost identical, and this was the point of clarification. Running in phase, and if the receiver makes a play coming back towards the ball, they are to call pass interference. I like both of them as correct calls.
Now 2nd and goal. Jacobs. Touchdown.
He just bullied his
Raiders.
way in the end zone. He just bullied
And
his way
right
in the end
now, the
zone.
Raiders are winning at the line of scrimmage
Exactly.
on both defense and offense.
Exactly.
It's 13-0 with the extra point coming.
Well, Derek Nottie, 91. Colton Miller here. You got Parham, and they're the ones who get that push on the double team, and you see what they're able to do to him. And you get movement like
What is
that,
Frank
in that
Clark
offensive
doing?
front, good things are going to happen.
Touchdown of 1 yard set up by 48 yards of pass interference penalties against
Wow. 48
the
yards.
secondary for the Chiefs. And both shots were to Davante Adams. 14-0. Jacobs pounds it in. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the season and a 2-touchdown lead for Las Vegas.
All right. So something we didn't see is, the Raiders being up 2 touchdowns in the 2nd quarter on the Chiefs. But, Patrick Mahomes. You can never sleep on this man. But he's going to need some help from his defense. Excuse me. In particular, his secondary. This is what his third pass interference call. No, I'm sorry. I thought it was the third pass interference call this game, but whatever it is, the secondary is getting cooked right now. They can't do nothing with Devontae Adams. So you put another corner, you put a safety on him to shadow him, to get a safety, to get a corner some help, or have a linebacker bump him off the line of scrimmage or something. But they're gonna have to make an adjustment. They're gonna have to make a real adjustment. $14-0. Raiders over the Chiefs. Oh, man, back hurt.
Screening can help prevent and detect a number of cancers early. Remind your loved ones to get screened. Visit NFL.com/crucialcatch or text CATCH to 635-635 to find your local cancer screening center. Chiefs linebacker Nick Bolton has always been motivated by the resilience of two strong women in his life. His mother and his sister both have faced cancer battles in their lives. Sister Jasmine had a cancerous brain tumor at the age of 18. His mother, Jolanda, was diagnosed with breast cancer while he was in high school. Both are now cancer-free. And here, watching their son,
get cooked.
Nick, who is a second-round pick from a year ago out of Mizzou and is becoming one of the best linebackers in the league.
He's the leader of that defense. He really has become a heck of a player.
Man, he's getting cooked right now.
Great news on his sister and mom.
So out to the 25, the ball will come. The Chiefs have not trailed by 14 or more at home since Week 5 last year, exactly 1 year ago.
Jeez.
Against the Bills, lost 38-20, and across the NFL, there have been 9 different 14-point comebacks to win or tie this season. Second most through Week 5 all time. Chargers did it yesterday to Cleveland. We'll see the Chargers a week from tonight at home against Denver. Handoff here is to the rookie Pacheco, and Isaiah gets one. And I know the hard running style of number 10, number formerly worn by Tyreek Hill here with the Chiefs, has really impressed you.
He really
Pacheco
has. I mean, guys that run the way that he does, when you see him and his size, he's only 5'10", but he's packing 215 pounds in that frame. And so he's not so much small, he's just short. But he runs between the tackles. He is lightning fast. I really like what he has shown so far in this early going of his career.
We're definitely going to
second down and 9. This one is caught. Tight end made the grab. That's Kelsey. Travis gets 5, so third down upcoming for Patrick Mahomes.
Kansas City 0 for 2 now on third down. We'll see what Patrick Graham wants to do. He has shown. And it is his background,
third and
as I was
4.
talking about. He likes
third and
to
manageable.
challenge, and he likes to be aggressive, and he's had success with it, here in this first half. And now on a third down here, 3rd and 4, he's going to definitely challenge the receiver, see how he gets all up in their face. He's not going to give free access off the ball.
Pressure off the edge. Mahomes stays up, throws, and overthrows his target, Jerick McKinnon.
Another 3-and-out.
Heavy pressure by Chandler Jones.
Another 3-and-out.
3-and-out again for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Another
it's the
3-and-out.
Same thing we saw earlier that Orlando
O-line not
Brown
holding up.
is one-on-one. I mean, he's going to have to be the one who tries to stop him. And with the
he's just
speed that
reaching.
Frank Clark has,
Goodness gracious.
Orlando Brown is a massive human being, and you're not going to go through him so much, but you can get him with speed, and Frank Clark has now a couple times.
Fair catch hauled in by Keelan Cole and a 47-yarder. Nothing on the return on the fair
talking
catch.
spicy.
Derek Carr.
All right, so Kansas City, another 3-and-out, which is surprising. So it's I don't know about this one, man. This might get ugly. This one might get ugly. Kansas City down 14-0 to the Raiders. Once they come back from commercial break, we'll have the Raiders with the ball. Looking to put some more points up on this defense, this suspect defense.
Brought to you by Experian Boost. Now paying rent could raise your credit scores instantly. By Progressive, the right call to protect your home and car. It is October the 10th. That is Gary's Berries Farm Festival, located about an hour from here in Kansas. Chiefs fans go to enjoy corn mazes. It's scare me to no end, hay rides, pig races, and more.
All right, here we go. Vegas back on the field.
Really
At the own 23.
Sheer panic.
1st and 10.
First down for the Raiders, up 14.
Right to Josh Jacobs again.
Off to Jacobs.
Damn, he just running through dudes.
Tackles, and on first down gets 13 yards.
Damn.
Fenton missed a stop along the way.
Well, this is just old school football. This is how Emmitt Smith got a ton of his yards with Darryl Johnson. Jakob Johnson right here is taking on Nick Bolton. And the job that he does just squares him up. Josh Jacobs gets right in behind it. Good block in there on the outside by Matt Collins. He cracks down. That's some good, tough execution by the Raiders.
Raiders went 3-and-out, then back-to-back touchdown drives. Here's a nice
He gashing him. He's killing him. Anybody dude's over. Damn.
Went right into safety, Justin Reed, and got 21 yards, ending with an exclamation point.
Oh, my goodness.
This offensive line is really doing a job. They get a push
he
here,
is running dudes
and then
over.
Parham, you're going to see the block that he makes. I mean, they're winning right now in the trenches and getting some tremendous movement. Noddy not able to make the play, and tough running. We see this.
He is running hard.
You see some tough running.
He running hard.
Yards, but he's getting whatever's there and a little more.
Averaging over 6 yards a carry tonight.
Oh, my goodness, he running hard.
Still don't see Darren Waller out there for the Raiders. Looked like a back shoulder throw for Adams.
That's a terrible back shoulder pass.
Incomplete. Let's go down to Lisa Salters.
Hey, Joe, remember with Josh Jacobs, the Raiders did not pick up his fifth-year option, and he told me he wasn't necessarily upset by that. He said he figured it was because it was a new staff. They didn't really know him well enough to make a decision, but he said it definitely gave him more motivation for this season. He said, I believe in myself. So whether or not I'm here or somewhere else next season, all they've done is just given me even more of a reason to
He
do what I
definitely gonna
already
get
know I had
paid,
to do.
man. Playing like
I
this.
have to believe
My
it
goodness.
gets your attention, and he's in a prove-it year, and he is having a start to the season as such.
Here's Renfro, makes the catch, avoids one tackle, and out of bounds near the 40 as he gets through.
Third and long.
You know, and the organization's
7.
defense on that is they had to make that decision. Jonathan Abram was another one that they didn't execute his fifth-year option. They had to make decisions on guys without even really having seen them practice as to whether or not they were going to pick up that fifth-year option. But as Josh McDaniel said, it's not reflected on whether or not they want to keep them, but
Third and
the
7.
player wants to hear that. They get a chance to go out and prove that they belong.
Third down and 7. Carr. Jacobs.
Oh, good move.
Nice
He's
tackle.
short.
That's Bolton again.
He's
And
short.
Bolton just
Fourth
saved
and
the
1.
first down.
Well, I think Derek Carr, if he had not thrown it, I
He'd
think if
have
he
had
just
it.
kept it,
Yeah,
I think he easily picks up the first down.
he'd have had it.
I don't think there was anything really out in front of Derek Carr. But yeah, there's nothing
asked
out
for
of
it, though.
in front of him.
You
see how
asked for
far he
it.
would've
Jacobs
gotten.
asked for it. He gotta make it. You gotta make it happen.
Analytics says this is a green light. Go for it situation on 4th down and 1.
Green means go. Let's do it.
And a timeout. They had a 58-yard touchdown last time they went for it on 4th down and 1, and that was on their side of the 50. And now with the ball inside the Kansas City 35. And with, by the way, a terrific kicker on their roster, and Daniel Carlson, they will go for it on 4th and 1.
Yeah, right here. I'm not disagreeing with what Josh McDaniels is doing. And at the same time, well, they were getting ready to, yeah, they're running.
Well, they just switched out.
Yeah, you make it a three-possession game if you're able to nail this one.
Yeah, I guess that's a good decision. Just go ahead and kick the field goal. There was a lot going on in the field.
53-yard try by Daniel Carlson.
And Bengals
Carlson
got it in there.
Is money.
Got it in there.
He's made 36 straight. Just
17-0. Raiders over the Chiefs.
That possession ends with points. 17-0. Raiders on the road and on top.
Man, Josh Jacobs looks amazing. He looks good. My goodness, he running hard too. He is running hard. I just had a conversation with somebody yesterday about Josh Jacobs and his role in his offense. Like I said, his first 3 years in the league, he wasn't really getting that respect. But Josh McDaniels, man, he got him in a position, man, where he's he can show his power, his speed. He got cutback lanes. He looks good. He looks amazing, man. He looks amazing. Commercial break. I think the Commanders and the Bears play
Well, if
Thursday
you're
night.
just turning on your television,
We will not be live for
first
that.
of all, where you been? Secondly, that score might shock you. Andy Reid is 15-3 as the head coach of the Chiefs against the Raiders since Andy arrived in KC in 2013, but it's 17-0. Impressive start to this game for Josh McDaniels and his Raiders. Tonight we focus on what are notoriously bad buffets in Vegas. When Josh McDaniels, Derek Carr, and Devontae Adams teamed up in the offseason, they thought they would feast, but it's been a buffet of bad so far this year. Vegas 1-3, 0-3 in games decided by 7 points or less.
Jeez.
Scoring in the red zone has been sloppy, sitting tied
Hey, what kind of
for
animation
28th
is this?
in touchdown percentage. First down for Kansas City at their own 25. Mahomes out to his right. Chandler Jones trips him up. And Chandler Jones has come ready to go.
They
here
beating on
tonight.
his O-line.
Welcome you inside the broadcast booth.
They beating
And,
on his O-line.
welcome to our little home here in Kansas City, Missouri. There you are. Have you ever staggered through one of those awful late night buffets in Las Vegas, or is that just me?
Well,
The way you eat,
I'll
I'm going to
take
say
the-
no.
well, not recently, but I'll go back to my college days. Yeah, I'll take the fifth
All right.
on that
Okay.
one. But how about Chandler Jones and the night he's having? Wow. I mean, he is really having an impact in this ball game, and that's why they brought him in.
Chiefs have just
Oh,
47
he dropped it.
yards. and now they
Juju.
get a drop.
He just
from
dropped
Juju
it.
Smith-Schuster. That pass might have been a little behind him, but either way, it's 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, the Chiefs just really have not been able to get comfortable, and a lot of reasons for that. And the Raiders having most to do with that. A ball that's a little bit behind them, and just not able to make the play. He is the guy that outside of Travis Kelce and visiting with Patrick Mahomes that he feels the most comfortable with.
3rd and
in
long
such a
for the
short
Chiefs
period of
again.
time. But it is a collection of receivers. We heard Lisa earlier in the pregame
3rd and
talk
long,
about not having
3rd and 10
Hill.
for
I
the
think in a
Chiefs.
game like this with the pressure they're getting, they're missing the
That's
Tyreek Hill.
offside.
Looks like a free play. Pass is caught. That is Marquez Valdez.
That's a penalty.
And forget the 5 yards. They'll take the first down and the 18-yard pickup.
That's a late hit.
They needed that.
They sure did. Really nice job.
Offside. Defense, number 55. Penalties declined.
Marquez Valdez
Close to the
Scantling
play.
with a good catch.
First down.
Really nice job by Valdez Scantling coming off the ball and giving his quarterback a great place to throw it. You're going to see the look. They drop the safety down, and he
Good
just
pass.
puts it right on him.
Good pass.
Just an outstanding job by him.
That is the first 3rd down conversion of the half for Kansas City.
Sheesh, you serious?
18 to Valdez Scantling. On first down, Mahomes.
They are bullying this O-line.
And there is no answer on the Chiefs' offensive line for Jones or Crosby.
This
We
is
knew this
a
was going to
bad
be a
look.
great matchup between
This is a
Max
bad look.
Crosby and Andrew Wiley, college
I mean,
teammates, and
Are these
Max
teammates?
Crosby just dominates him on that play. He comes in with a force that pushes him and creates separation, and at that point, just no chance to recover and be able to make a play, and there goes the Condor.
2nd down and 17. A handoff to McKinnon. Breaking tackles and a big play for a first down, still going. Wow, what a run inside the 35.
Damn, McKinnon.
Like a power back at 5'9", 209.
Boy, Sky Moore, number 24.
What is
he
McKinnon
comes
doing in
down,
the
does
game?
An excellent job.
He trying to
Orlando
ruin my
Brown, he's
fantasy
helping kinda
football.
clear out, and then he just takes everybody for a ride, and nobody's able to get him on the ground.
His longest carry of the season, 30 yards. They give it to him again.
Oh,
Why
no.
not? And he gets 10.
God damn it. He's
We've
not
seen
supposed to be playing.
the Kansas City Chiefs, Joe, over the years recently, when they get the running game going, I mean, they're really good. And there's
What
been
is
games
McKinnon
where
doing
we've seen
playing?
Andy Reid stick with it, And last week they got the running game going, and it was good for them. And right now, I just keep feeding them until the Raiders show that they're able to stop it.
They gave McKinnon 9.5, so the knee was down, so it's second and less than 1. Here he is again, and he puts his head down.
He didn't get
Like he
there.
got
That ain't no
enough.
first down.
And he did. First down, Kansas City.
Well, that's nice.
Andy Reid, we've covered him 1,000 times, and he's one of those play callers that will go pass heavy, pass heavy, pass heavy. That wasn't the case last week. And when he starts
First down for the
ball,
Chiefs.
considering all that Mahomes can do, and if they run it and they're effective, they're impossible to defend. Crosby coming off the edge, doesn't get there, and the pass somehow for a first down
Valdez-Scantling.
into Valdez-Scantling. And Marquez for 13 yards.
They
So
get
good
moving
by
now.
Patrick
They
Mahomes.
moving
So
it.
there's a tendency as a quarterback, you start watching the pass rush, but he feels it. His eyes are always down the field. And so as he's navigating
He
everything
sat right in that
pocket,
zone too.
and then he's able to find his
Damn
guy, and there's
sidearm
Valdez-Scantling once again, and he sits down and just trusts that, all right, the quarterback will find me. I found the hole within the zone. It's just really good execution by Patrick Mahomes.
Just flat-footed, throwing across his body, makes it look easy. Here's Hardman. McCall cuts up field, and he's wrestled down near the 7 by Rock Yassin.
Well, here's where it all happens, is down here in the red zone as to, whether you can keep the Chiefs from coming out of this with a touchdown. The Chiefs are one of the best in the league scoring touchdowns when they get down here. And this is an area that's been a real problem coming into this game for the Raiders. They're near the bottom.
Second and goal for the Chiefs.
Second and goal. Mahomes protected. Pass caught. Touchdown, Kansas
pass.
City. Edwards-Helaire.
Good pass. Good pass. Good pass. Good pass. A good drive.
Let's see if he's in. Catch,
Nope.
and he's touched. It
Nope,
looked like
he's
the
short.
right arm was touched before the ball broke the plane.
Yeah, I agree. I believe he was touched there as well before the ball had crossed right there. Yeah, short. But what a route by Edwards-Helaire going up. Divine Diablo was the one who was in coverage, and he just totally whiffed as he was coming out of the backfield.
Here's John Perry.
This is a good job by the replay official. He's going to do an expedited review, put the ball just short.
After review, the ruling is the runner is short
Yeah,
of
he
the goal
was
line.
short.
It'll be placed at the half-yard line. Third down.
Third down and goal now from inside the 1. Well, the ground game helped get him in position. We'll see what Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes have dialed up from inside the 1.
Yeah, what they have up their sleeve. This is where they usually like to get real creative offensively. We'll see. Maybe not here from the 1-yard line. You've got to believe if they don't make it here, it's 4-down territory.
Mahomes over
Let's
the
go!
pass caught, catch,
Yes!
touchdown.
Good drive by the Chiefs.
Well, Travis Kelce
Good
is
drive
number
by
one
the
red
Chiefs.
zone target. This is just really too easy. Able to come right off the ball. Merrick is in coverage. He runs the back end line, and Mahomes was looking for him the entire time.
He's his third down target. He's his red zone target. Everybody
Nice.
should have been looking for
All right.
87.
I'm happy
Even
with
when
Travis
you're looking for
Bourne.
They can't
Good for
cover.
fantasy football for me.
1-yard touchdown throw. 12th of the year for Mahomes. 4th of the year for Kelce. Chiefs.
All right, so Chiefs, with the help of McKinnon, Good ball running by McKinnon. He gets him in good position. Patrick Mahomes finds a couple open receivers, finds Travis Kelce in the end zone. They're back in the game, 17-7. But the defense, the Chiefs defense, got to step up. You got to do something to get Derek Carr uncomfortable in that pocket. You got to do something. You got to do something. Quick commercial break. Little quick commercial break. Oh, we back.
Welcome back. That's where we stand or sit in the case of Troy. David Moulton bringing his traveling road show to Kansas City, and Bill Garrity and Ed Svita and John Perry and
It's a
Steve
circus.
Horn. Huh?
It's a circus.
You know, it's Jacqueline Jameson making sure everything's straight up here. It's quite a crew. 17-7, 10-point game as the Raiders will go back on offense. As Wright kicks it away and into the end zone.
All right. Raiders back on the field.
Well, Devontae Adams has had a night already. 58 yards on 4th down and 1 for the touchdown. And then involved in 2 plays, pass interference calls totaling 48 yards of field position that set the Raiders up at the 1, and Jacobs able to pound it in. That at the time made it 14-0 Las Vegas.
Yeah, Rashad Fenton was actually in good position on that first pass interference, and he just overreacted with the ball in the air. But the one with Jalen Watson, that should have been a touchdown if Carr's able to get it out there. He had Watson beat right away.
Josh Jacobs
Nice carry
again,
here by
man.
Jacobs
8,
on
9
first
yards.
down.
He killing them.
We saw Jerick McKinnon push the pile. Jacobs gets 8. Meanwhile, the Raiders are still without Darren Waller, and we just saw him a moment ago as you watch the carry by Jacobs. Waller went into the locker room. We heard Lisa say a hamstring injury. And a big weapon not out there for Derek Carr.
2nd and 2 for the Raiders.
Really need.
It's Devontae Adams again at the bottom, one-on-one with L'Jarius Sneed.
Nice
Good
cut
run.
by
Good
Jacobs.
tackle, though.
Flag flies, and for the moment,
Right,
the Raiders
holding.
have a first down.
Holding.
Holding. Number 77. Offense. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
They get Thayer Munford, the rookie tackle, 7th-round pick from Ohio State.
Yeah, it's a good call, too, that he just, when you're that big, sometimes you see him number 77.
Yeah.
He's
Let
got a
him
hold
go,
of Frank
man. Let him
Clark,
go.
And, that takes away the first down. Now they're behind the chains looking at 2nd and long. He's gotten a lot of playing time here in this first half, again, because of Moreau, the tight end, being out.
2nd and
Gives
12
him
for the Raiders.
A little more size to try to run the ball.
They gave it right back to
2nd down and
Jacobs
12.
again.
They run it with Jacobs.
Crazy, man.
He's out to
5-yard
29,
gain.
a gain of 6.
Well, there's no question looking at this
3rd
from
and
the
6
Raiders
for the Raiders.
perspective on what they want to do. They
3rd
want to
and
be
6 for the
balanced.
Raiders.
It helps the offensive line. It helps the quarterback. It helps everybody. But they also want to try to shorten this game. The first 3 weeks of the season, they did not run the ball very much. And then last week, in that win against Denver, they ran the ball over 50% of the time. Right now in this first half, they've been very balanced. But these are the key downs here.
Third and 6.
Darius Sneed right here. He's showing his
Timeout.
Timeout from the sideline. Raiders call a timeout, their second. The play clock at 2 before 3rd and 6. ABC has 2 big college football games on Saturday.
Okay.
The first, a high-stakes Big
Oklahoma
12
State,
matchup. Number 8,
TCU.
Oklahoma State taking
That
on
might be a
13
banger.
TCU at 3:30 Eastern. And in our Saturday night football game, number 4, Clemson.
Why
heads
is
to
Clemson
Tallahassee
ranked
to take
4th?
on Florida State at
They are
7:30.
trash.
How about those Horned Frogs at TCU?
How about them?
How about,
Clemson
how
is
about them Horned
trash.
Frogs? They're rolling.
They are trash.
Good stuff. Sonny
His quarterback is
Dykes
trash.
took over the program and playing some good football.
At any rate, 3rd and 6 for the Raiders.
3rd down and 6.
They're sending the blitz. They're sending the blitz.
Carr steps
And
up,
he didn't get there.
floats it. Adams
Oh,
makes
my
the
God.
catch. Ball's out. And right now, it looks like a catch and a fumble out of bounds, which would be a 1st down. But the 2 officials get together, and they're getting plenty of help from the Kansas City sideline.
Is that a catch?
And it will stay with Las Vegas and a 1st down at the 45.
I guess it's a catch. He had popped it out, though.
Sneed with
Willie
the
on the
hit to
field
force the
is
fumble.
a catch and a subsequent fumble that went out of bounds at the 44-yard line, where it will be
That's a
1st
catch.
down.
And
That's
John
definitely a
Perry,
catch.
definitely a catch and fumble.
Yeah, it's
You got
definitely a
to
catch.
control several feet. Ball fumbled, comes back out of bounds behind them.
Yeah.
But a 1st down at their own 44.
Yeah,
That's a good hit,
Derek
though. I'll
Carr,
tell you
he's
that.
able to beat the blitz.
Great hit.
Steve Spagnuolo, he brings 6 on the rush, and he works up in the pocket, and then it's a foot race with Devontae Adams clearing to get open.
Jacobs is
Short.
wrestled down near the line of scrimmage by Saunders, a
A
gain of
2-yard
only 2.
gain. 2nd and 8. It's probably going to go to 2-minute warning.
Raiders with 187 total yards. Kansas City 122.
Yeah, I saw Josh McDaniels. You see him calming them down. The clock's running out, but initially it looked like McDaniels maybe wanted them to try to get in another play.
2-minute warning. And 1 timeout.
All right, 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8 when they come back from commercial break. Raiders up 17-7 over the Chiefs. The Chiefs can't stop the run. So that's the problem, man. The Chiefs cannot stop the run. And they tried to send the heat on Derek Carr on that 3rd down. They didn't get there. And then you leave Devontae Adams wide open. It just is mind-boggling. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Two-minute warning. Once our guys come back from commercial break, it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. Once you come back from commercial break. These commercial breaks be killing me, man.
Coming up on the Allstate halftime, Chris Berman's fastest 3 minutes. Adam Schefter's insider update on Matt Rule, was relieved of his duties today with Carolina. Dak Prescott. And that's all coming up at the half with Susie, Booger, and Adam. Raiders open the game with 3 and out. Since they've gone touchdown, field goal, and faced with 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left. And 1 timeout.
They trying to send the heat.
Carr to Jacobs.
Good hit.
That's Bolton
Good
making
hit.
the stop.
Good hit.
No gain.
Good hit. If I was Kansas City, I'd take a timeout right now.
So 3rd down and 8 with the clock running under 140.
Take a timeout, Andy.
Try to let this run down, and if they're unable to pick up this 3rd down, leave as little time as possible for Patrick Mahomes.
3rd and 8 for the Raiders. Y'all know where he going with the ball. They're trying to send the blitz. They got him. Got him.
And the ball is taken away by Jones. A flag comes out on the play. And we'll see how this one's going to be
Ain't no roughing the
figured out.
passer,
A
is it?
forced fumble and a fumble recovery by Chris Jones. He just took it away from Carr.
It ain't no roughing the
It's almost
passer.
like they forgot about that part as a flag came down early on the play. But they shut the play down after Jones came away with
It ain't no roughing the
was headed
passer.
toward the end zone.
Yeah, we'll see how they sort this out. But what a pass rush by Chris Jones. You know,
Exactly.
he lines up most of the time now on the inside. He lined up outside. And Illuminor is the one who was trying to block him. It was impressive.
John, a lot to sort out here.
Yeah, you know, initially what I think is that ball is out. I think it is a fumble, and I think Carl's going
Personal
full
foul.
body weight.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
What?
Number 97. Defense. 15-yard penalty.
How?
Automatic first down.
So there it is. The full body weight, as John said, on the part of Chris Jones, which takes the fumble away and gives Las Vegas
Are
the
you
first
serious?
down. Let's watch.
What is he supposed to do?
Obviously, he meant 95, but
That ball's out clearly.
it's definitely out. And
What is he supposed to do?
I don't blame the crowd at all.
I don't either.
This-
and I can only
this-
imagine
this-
how
this-
Chiefs fans are reacting
this is
at home
crazy.
because you can see Andy Reid. We saw the calls yesterday. We've seen a number of them already in the early going
That is corny.
that they've called rough.
That is corny.
It's changed the complexion of a lot of games, and it does.
That
this one
is
here tonight.
corny.
I mean, at some point, you have to be realistic with where the defensive player, what's he supposed to do? Disappear? I mean, he's there.
I mean, are you
Comes out,
serious?
The ball's in his gut. And I don't know where he's supposed to go.
Yeah, I don't think they asked that question as officials, but I just think it's a bad call.
That's a
Here's
terrible
Jacobs.
call.
What a break for the Raiders as Jacobs gets 3. Here's
Oh
a call
my
again
goodness,
on the
that's
play
a
again.
terrible
The ball comes
call.
out right there. And the ball is possessed by Jones. He's going to the ground with Carr. His body's there. It's just where it is.
It's too much. I mean, my hope is the competition committee looks at this in the next set of meetings and, you know, we take the dresses off.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. They going deep.
Toward the end zone, and Hollins is overthrown. No flag. And now in this case,
3rd and
it's
7.
Jalen Watson who came away saying throw a flag on Hollins, but none came. 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, let's take a look at the tail end of this. And, yeah, I don't think anything should have been called there.
Little tug of the jersey there, but no flag. Now it's 3rd down and
3rd and 7.
With only 31 seconds left and a
They're
timeout
gonna
for the
draw.
Raiders. Handoff here is to Jacobs.
He's short.
4th down and 2 coming up as L'Jarius Sneed made the stop, and this crowd is still letting the officials hear it.
Yeah, they're pretty worked up. This is a pretty awesome.
That was a terrible call,
here in
man.
Kansas City. They
It was a
certainly know
terrible
football.
call. Terrible call.
Timeout is taken by Kansas City. Each side has one left. Here's that play again. John Perry, it's worth checking in with you yet again as that ball was possessed, it looked like, by Jones.
The fumble is definitely there. The left arm braces to try to break the full fall, the full body weight. It's an indicator that we as referees look for. I think that left arm does brace, which takes some of that power off of it. I can see why the Kansas City fans are not thrilled with it.
It's a terrible call.
It's a good 3rd down call.
It's a trash can
Josh
call. It's
McDaniels
terrible.
on the running play to put them into a position rather than risk a sack, getting knocked out of field goal range, to give Daniel Carlson an opportunity here.
50-yard try now by Carlson.
That's crazy. That's insane. That is a terrible call.
And Carlson
And he knocked it right in.
is good again.
Knocked it right in. That's a terrible call.
And so 3
That's a
points
terrible
is
call.
the result at the end of the drive. That will be
Terrible call,
controversial.
man. You ruin
And talked
football
about
like
after
that.
this
That's
game.
a terrible call.
2 teams start to push each other around a little bit, but Carlson now's made 37 in a row.
That's just
It's a terrible call, man.
I'm all for
They gonna
it.
kill
You are,
football like
everyone
this.
is. You see how heated these fans are. We're all for player safety.
That's
but
terrible,
the
man.
protection on the quarterback.
I can't. I still can't believe that call.
Ridiculous level.
All right, man. Ain't no need to cry about it now, man. But goodness gracious, that's a
17
terrible
seconds
call.
left. Kansas City, we know what they can do with not a lot of time. Ask the Bills about that, right? This crowd is still going.
Hey, no man slay. I mean, you know,
20-7 ball game.
the way the Chiefs defense is looking, I'm not really too sure, dude, to be honest with you. I'm not really too sure, man. This Chiefs defense, especially the secondary,
Chiefs, by the way,
they got to
kicked
step
the
it
ball
up.
to start the second half. And Pacheco lets it go over his head. Well, this was talked about at the end of yesterday's games because of the Grady Jarrett, Tom Brady hit. Teddy Bridgewater was taken out of the ball game early in that one because of the eye in the sky saying they thought they might have seen a little bit of a stagger. So we're in new territory now with the way these quarterbacks are going to be protected in the wake of the Tua Tagovailoa situation.
All right, they're going to try to make something happen.
I think you look at the impact that it had on this game. Kansas City would have had the ball at midfield with plenty of time. It would likely is a one-possession game at half.
This will be a horse collar.
Horse
at
collar.
15 yards.
That is
So the end of
stupid,
the play
man.
is McKinnon.
That
Every
is
catch.
stupid, man. That
Roderick
is stupid.
Seamer.
That's a stupid penalty.
Face mask, number 33.
That's a stupid penalty. You just put him in range. You just put him in range.
Could have been either they get a face mask, a 12-yard pickup,
Or horse
left
collar.
hand on the face mask, right hand on the back of the jersey up
God,
high. And it's
mercy.
27 yards of field position. 12 seconds of timeout. The ball's already in Raider territory.
Exactly.
Remember, Kansas City does not have Harrison Butker, their big-time kicker, missing his 4th straight game with a sprained left ankle. Mahomes airs it out. Kelsey is
Ah,
overthrown.
damn, man.
Now 7 seconds remain.
Well, they've got the one timeout, so they can work the field. Just know that if they catch it, and they're going to have to get down and call the timeout if they can get themselves in at least field goal range. Otherwise, you're taking a shot, seeing if you can get it into the end zone.
I mean, a realistic chance is about 16 more yards. McKinnon out of bounds. Marked
Yeah,
out at
man,
41
McKinnon killing me.
by Farley. And we'll see if they want to try a long field goal. And the answer is yes. as this will be roughly a 59-yard try.
All right, so they're going to try for the field goal.
If you have Butker, you feel a lot better about it. As the relatively untested Matthew Wright.
Chiefs going to try to go for the field goal.
We'll try it from 59, and the crowd letting the officials hear it yet again as the Raiders call a timeout. Actually, Kansas City took it, so the Raiders still have their timeout. And just wanting to make sure they're all set.
You hear that? Crowd going crazy. Terrible calls, man.
$59-yard try.
Nice. Nice. He got it. Nice. He got it. Nice. He got it. He got it. Okay. He got it.
So do these fans, as this becomes a 10-point game at the half. Kansas City gets the ball to start the second half. 59 yards from Matthew Wright, who missed from 41 earlier in the game as he sneaks it.
Yeah, he definitely just snuck it in too. Definitely just snuck it in.
Andy Reid, Harrison Butker, and these fans have something to celebrate. A career long for Matthew Wright, 59, 10-point game. Stay tuned. All-State.
All right, so it's halftime. That's halftime. Chiefs with the late field goal in the half to cut it down to 10, but they're still down 10. Las Vegas 20, Kansas City 10. So as always, we're going to take our customary 10-15 minute halftime break. Come back. Chiefs going to get the ball after halftime, and we'll see what they can do from there. But yep, 10-15 minutes, folks. We'll be right back.
think we both agree the call was not good on the field. 3 points the result, but they got the field goal at the end of the half, and now they got to put that behind them.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that Matthew Wright's able to hit the big field goal there before the end of the half, and now they get the ball to start the second half, so they're able to get right.
They don't make it right, though, Troy.
Really good things there by the Las Vegas Raiders and what they
don't
were
make
able to
it
do
right
offensively and get pressure on Patrick Mahomes and shaping up for a heck of a second half.
Yeah, for Matthew Wright, it is an Arrowhead Stadium record, 59-yard field goal at the end of the half. And this crowd went from booing the officials to cheering Matthew Wright.
Hoodie.
His previous career high was 56 yards.
All right,
Moments
Kansas City
ago,
at the
Lisa
25.
Salters caught up with Josh McDaniels.
Thank you, Joe. Josh, what tone did you set early in the game when you went for it on 4th and 1 on your side of the field, end up scoring that touchdown?
Yeah, you have to be aggressive. I mean, they're so good at home, and Andy's done such a great job of trying to get out in front. And then, when they get ahead, they're a difficult team to stop. So our goal all week long was to try to get ahead and play from ahead, and our guys did a good job executing.
Defensively, you talked about wanting to make the game uncomfortable for Patrick Mahomes. How have you been able to do that so far?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Good
You got to
pass.
get on him tight in coverage. Try to limit Kelsey's production. He's a great
13-yard
player,
catch.
but if we can limit him and force him to have to go to some other
Come on,
people,
man.
then that's what we're going to try to do and try to keep some heat on him in the
Get
pocket.
Josh off the screen.
Joe?
Lisa, thanks. Marquez Valdez-Scantling here making the catch, going down, able to get up, get extra yards, 13 to be exact, and a first down for Kansas City.
What is going on?
And now the call is the helmet of Marquez Valdez-Scantling was touched before he got up and got those extra yards, and they're moving the ball back to the 33. And that makes it second down and 2.
8-yard gain.
So it turns into an 8-yard completion. Here's another look at it.
Okay, yeah, he was touched.
As Amik Robertson touched the helmet of Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Good call there. Second down and 2.
Yeah, good job by the officials coming in and cleaning that up.
Edwards-Helaire over the left side, and
Nice,
that will
game.
get a first down for Kansas City. Well, I think every Chief fan remembers the 2019 divisional playoff against the Texans and that comeback. It was 17-0 tonight, now 20-10. As the teams traded field goals at the end of the half.
That was
Nice throw, nice catch.
Nice 10-yard gain,
And
first
wrestled
down.
out of bounds with what looked to be another Kansas City first down by Divine Diablo is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And it is a first down.
Well, it's a good design. Divine Diablo, he's the one who is in coverage, but the way that they stack two receivers to that side, he's got a bubble then over the top of it. And Patrick Mahomes just puts it on him.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire was hit and hit hard.
Good hit. 3-yard gain.
Perryman made the stop.
Kansas City running that
Pro Bowler
football.
last year and the first Raider linebacker
Trying to temper
make
down
the
that
Pro
pass
Bowl
rush.
team since our friend Matt Millen did back in 1988.
Wow. Way to go, Matt. Right now, the running has been awfully tough for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. 4 carries, 7 yards. Raiders have been pretty stingy, not giving him many places to go with the ball.
Had 92 rush yards at Tampa Bay last Sunday night when the Chiefs ran for 189 at the Bucs.
He never looked.
Edwards-Helaire was not ready for the throw. Hit him in the back of the helmet.
It was the
He
exact
never
same
looked.
play that they ran to the left side just a couple plays ago.
Damn. Wow, you got to
And
look.
They window dress it a little bit
He popped
differently.
me right in the head
But
with
yeah,
the joint.
he was not thinking he was going to be part of that at all.
So now 3rd down and 8.
Oh, my God. They
Think
got
that
McKinnon
gets
in the
your
game.
attention. You're running
Damn.
along and get popped in the head with a football.
Get my attention.
Yeah.
3rd down and 8. Chiefs pick up the pressure, and the pass is caught.
Valdez-Scantling.
Good throw, good
He
catch.
getting
First
busy.
down, Kansas City.
Valdez-Scantling getting busy.
23 yards from Patrick Mahomes.
Well, you can't double everybody, so they double Travis Kelce, and then it's one-on-one here with Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and it's just tough to run with him across the field like that. And Patrick Mahomes, once again, being able to buy some time.
Too. That's a great pass.
Get out to his right and deliver a good throw.
McKinnon in the backfield. First down, Kansas City, and Jarrett gets it. Brought down from behind by Diablo. Gain of 4.
Diablo, he's getting a little work tonight. Trying to keep up with Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield and then also play the run. And he's not the biggest guy. You've seen a lot more linebackers in the league about his size. They're basically like safeties. That because so much of the game is played in space, get guys that can really run. He's one of them.
Converted safety from Virginia Tech is Divine Diablo on 2nd down and 6. Pass is off the hands
Pass
of
interference.
Hartman. Incomplete, but a flag.
Pass interference.
Flag in the secondary, and everybody's moving down inside the 10.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact.
Oh, illegal
Number
contact.
25,
Okay.
defense,
25 yards.
5-yard penalty. Automatic
25 yards.
So they don't get the pass interference, but they get the automatic first down.
Yeah, it wasn't where the ball was thrown. Merrick, he comes across and takes out Travis Kelce as he's getting up the field. Travis is up here at the top, and as he comes up the field, Merrick just knocks him out. It was a good call then by the official. He saw it. There's a better look at it.
So the ball back at the 20. First down, Kansas City. And Edwards-Helaire gets about 1.5 yards. The Raiders, Troy, on defense, and we talked at the beginning of the game that with a bye week coming up and then a pretty nice part of their schedule, theoretically the softest part of their schedule, Houston, New Orleans, Jacksonville, Indy coming up. Points out just how big of a game this is for a team that started 0-3, and the Chiefs are starting to get that offense rolling here down 10.
Yeah, this is a great start here to start this second half.
Mahomes.
Good catch. Juju. Okay, Juju.
First down, Chiefs.
Good grab. That's a good grab. Good grab.
Well, the coverage wasn't that bad. Meek Robertson was in coverage. He's on top of the route, but
yeah, he just good pass.
Schuster does a really nice job as he's coming out of that
shielding
break,
him
just
off.
putting Robertson on his back
And
being able to then make a play on the ball, bodied him up a little bit.
First down and goal with the ball sitting at the 5. 10th play of this drive. Push pass to Kelce.
Damn, come on, Kelce. Little shuffle
Down inside
pass.
the 4.
I need
Chandler
this.
Jones made the stop for the Raiders.
Please, I
Comes
need
big
this.
for the Raiders. I just think that when you come out and you've got a little momentum and you're up 10 points to a division rival that you haven't had much success against, and then to open up the third quarter for the Chiefs, if they're able to punch this in, the mindset would be totally different if they're able to force them to a field goal. But if they come away with a touchdown, it's going to be a real deflating blow to the Raiders.
Second and goal. Mahomes. Incomplete.
What the hell was that?
Target was Smith-Schuster with Sam Webb defending.
Sam Webb was playing him kind of like you would in basketball. He was faced up on him and
Kind of.
not looking
What kind
at
of route was
Mahomes at
that?
all. He never turns. He's just waiting. Eyes on the receiver.
Now third down and goal. Mahomes.
Yes!
He's got another touchdown.
Kelce. He keeping me alive, my fantasy football team. Damn, I needed that.
You see Travis Kelce as he goes across, but Deron Harmon is in the end zone, and he's on Kelce, and I'm just not real sure why he stayed so deep. And then he's trying to drive on it once the catch is made. Kelce makes a miss and scores, but we've already said it that Kelce is the most targeted guy. You'd think you'd be definitely
pushed that out
a
of
little
there.
tighter on him.
And here's a glancing blow off the left up.
20-17.
Right
Kansas City making the run.
Kelce.
Kansas City making the run, man. Kelce, the best tight end in the league, man. He is incredible. He is incredible. He is incredible. But all right, Las Vegas lead is down to 3. Can Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, and Devontae Adams make a push, man, and extend the lead back up to 10? So we're going to find out after the commercial break. Kansas City be kicking the ball off to the Raiders. So we'll see what happens after the break. Little quick commercial break. Some of my YouTube stuff haven't really been working like this, man. Haven't been really working properly. I don't know what's going on. It's a good game, though. It's definitely a good game, man. Division game. We already know it's going to be tough. It's never really blowouts in division games, so they're always good to look at. Now, next Monday, they got the Chargers and the Broncos, and I already done told y'all, man, we're not watching no more Broncos games. That's a wrap. So next Monday night, we're gonna take a night off because I'm not watching no more Broncos. I tell you that now. Can't watch no damn Broncos.
It was 17-0 Raiders. It's now 20-17.
No on the Broncos. We're not watching no Broncos next week.
Second half went down the field.
So we're gonna be off next Monday.
Mahomes found Kelce for his second touchdown of the game.
So no Thursday night football next week. No Monday night football next week. I'm not watching no Commanders and Bears for Thursday. I'm not watching no Chargers and Broncos Monday. I'm done with the Broncos until they get their act together.
The other question could be, hey, this foul that was called, was it during the loose ball or was it after the player had possession? Should KC have kept the football? This is a foul during a loose ball, so it is returned to the offense by rule.
I think at a minimum, they've got to make roughing the passer reviewable.
A lot of talk about that after yesterday's game. First down for the Raiders. Catch by Jacobs. The flag flies.
Offensive pass interference.
Pass interference. Number 10. Offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
They get Mac Hollins for pass interference.
Yeah, he knows what he's trying to do because he's trying to pick off the man coverage there, Nick Bolton in coverage, and he just got to try to sell it a little bit better. It's a tough call.
Makes it first down and 20.
That's hard. That's hard to overcome. Delay of game.
No, they didn't get it off.
Nope, delay of game.
He's selling out right now.
Number 4, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, the Raiders are going backward as this thing is unraveling, and then we check in with Lisa Salters.
Well, Joe, Darren Waller left the game early with a hand.
Damn, he in street clothes right now.
We were told he was questionable to return. He's now been downgraded to out on the sidelines in street clothes. And Raiders starting corner Nate Hobbs is now back in the locker room being evaluated for a thumb injury. He is now questionable.
That's crazy.
Lisa,
Raiders
thanks.
falling apart.
First down and 25. Deafening is this crowd as the pass is caught. That's tight end Jesper Horsted. And a gain of just 5 as Darius Harris was there for
It's
Kansas
definitely loud as
City.
hell in
Second
that
down.
stadium, too.
Well, it's a good job by Derek Carr. You get backed up like that on the road. You talked about the crowd noise and everything's going against you. You're backing up, and you just don't want to compound it with a mistake with the football. So just be smart, take what you see, and don't try to force anything.
Second and
Jones
20.
and Saunders switch sides on 2nd and 20.
Good blocking. Good blocking.
Carr chased, and he just flips it
Ah,
forward.
that's intentional grounding.
No flag yet.
That's intentional
And the
grounding.
officials will get together. Jacobs was maybe in the area.
Yeah, it's close because he's obviously running out of the pocket, but it's got to get to the vicinity anyway of the line of scrimmage. They give a lot of leeway to these quarterbacks to unload the ball.
They're not going to throw a flag.
Are you serious?
And now they reconvene. Now they throw.
Wow, they
got
threw it.
Talked into it.
They threw it. Intentional grounding.
Grounding. Number 4, offense. Half the distance to the goal.
Lost the down.
Down.
Crazy.
Third down.
It's third and real long.
Yeah, good communication there with the crew. He's out of the pocket. He throws it unusual. No eligible receiver in the area, and the ball doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Foul by rule.
okay. This is third and forever.
Well, Derek Carr had to be careful before. Now he
Third
really
and
does.
27. They're going to run the draw
Third down
play.
and 27.
Yeah, punt here is not a bad thing.
Or they're going to throw it deep to Devontae. Yeah, draw play.
They hand off to Bolden,
No draw play.
trying to get a little breathing room.
5-yard
Nice tackle
gain.
was
That's
made
all you
by
could do.
Bolton.
That's all you could do at this point.
4th down.
Yeah, good call by Josh McDaniels, just taking really any risk out of it for
All
Derek
right,
Carr.
so 3 and out for the Raiders.
What yardage you can, play field position, and hope that
Yeah,
maybe
3
you
and out.
just bomb one right here.
That's up to A.J. Cole with Sky Moore back.
Oh. That ain't roughing the kicker,
Bounce
is
in
it?
front of Moore. And head to the sideline out of bounds at the 43. Flag is down right at midfield.
Probably holding.
It's a 44-yard punt with the call to come.
There's no foul in play for a block in the back.
Okay.
Timeout.
So the Chiefs with good field position. The ball at their own 43.
All right, so 3 and out for the Chiefs defense. They get them off the field. So Patrick and the boys get back on the field, man, after the commercial time, after the commercial break. See if they can put some more points up on the board, man. Kansas City came out with some urgency. They ran the football, executed on offense. Them running the football slowed down that pass rush. So that was a good adjustment by the coaches, by Andy Reid and the boys and the crew. So once we come back from a commercial break, the Kansas City Chiefs had the ball on offense. See if they can keep the momentum going. Commercial break, man. These drinks is killing me. How y'all fantasy teams do this week? Let me know in the chat how y'all fantasy teams did this week. I'm pretty much solid on my other two games. I really just need Kelsey to get a few more catches for me, and I should be good. I should be 3-0 this week in my league.
America relies on. Patrick Mahomes has gone 7-1. The Chiefs have when he's been at quarterback against the Raiders. He and his teammates trail by 17. Here's a direct snap to Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
2-yard gain.
Over the left side, he gets 2. And after being down 17-0, the Chiefs look up. They find themselves down by 3, and they have the football with the ball at their own 45.
Yeah, they definitely flip things on the Raiders, and they are applying the pressure, and the Raiders are just trying to hang on. We'll see if Patrick Graham, some of that pressure that we saw early in that ball game, whether he starts bringing more of it.
Out to his right, pass is incomplete from Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
What route is that? They get real goofy, man.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long.
You see Patrick Mahomes talking to Valdez-Scantling on kind of what he was looking for on that route. And that's some of, obviously, the growth with Patrick Mahomes as he's played in this league and becoming more of like an offensive coordinator himself.
Chiefs have converted 4 straight 3rd down tries. 2 of them for touchdowns. This one 3rd and 8. Pass is caught.
Good pass. Good catch.
Breaks the tackle.
Nicole Hardman. They getting busy on offense. They are getting busy on offense.
28 yards to set the Chiefs up. Amik Robertson missed a tackle along the way.
But the only way this happens is you've got to have great protection up front because the routes are so far down the field. You see what Mahomes had. He was able to just sit there and hang on to it, and just a great combination on the outside with Valdez-Scantling and Hardman. And he just totally turned around the defensive back.
Mahomes keeps, fakes a toss, and gets 9.
That's a good play.
Second down and 1.
Boy, right now,
when
you think about Patrick Mahomes back there in the pocket.
He's taking McKinnon out the game. He is
when you are under pressure and the ball's having to come out quick. But with the speed that they have at different positions, you give him time, you're just not going to be able to hold up. It's impossible for the secondary to be able to do that.
Here's McKinnon. First down.
First down.
Chiefs
First down for the Chiefs
this night with their possessions ending in a punt, a missed field goal, and a punt. Since then, they've gone touchdown, field goal, 59 yards by Matthew Wright before the half, and a touchdown. And now here they are with a first down at the 16 of Las Vegas. 2 for 2 inside the red zone tonight. The Chiefs scoring touchdowns. Pressure off the edge. Chiefs pick it up. Pass is caught. Smith-Schuster. First and goal and a flag at the end of the play.
Late hit. Late hit.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle. Number
horse collar, half distance.
Half the distance to a goal. Automatic.
First and goal from the 2. Here come the Chiefs. Here come the Chiefs.
Routes, and now you see Smith-Schuster as he starts to go across. Webb then he overcommits to it. It makes for an easy completion. They also again get him at the end of this play with the horse collar, which tacks on a few more yards. And again, Patrick Mahomes in the pocket with very little pressure.
Third personal foul against the Raiders tonight. First and goal. Mahomes stumbles, gets up, and down he goes in the arms of Denzel Perryman.
Damn, he stumbled. He stumbled on his backdrop.
And the crowd half expects A flag. They're waiting for it.
Yeah, for throwing him on the ground. And Denzel Perryman, I'm not real sure that he was going to be coming, but when he saw Mahomes go to the ground, then he took it. He saw the opening and he came after him. A pretty heads-up play by Perriman.
No flag at the end of it. 2nd and goal. Mahomes. Kelsey looking for his 3rd.
Let's go, Kelsey! Let's go! Yes! Kelsey going crazy out here for me. I mean, for the Chiefs. I needed that. Damn, he going crazy, period.
We're going to see what Travis Kelsey had to do in order to catch this ball and get it into the end zone.
Flag came in after the play.
No sportsmanlike
as the
conduct,
officials
probably.
get together. Here's the touchdown.
Well, Kelsey starts across the field. Denzel Perriman takes him out, and he almost hits the ground. Then he works back, and as Mahomes is scrambling and some missed tackles, and there he is for another touchdown.
After the play was over, personal foul, number 5, defense. 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Yes, sir.
That is a career-high 3rd touchdown reception for Travis Kelsey. Career touchdowns number 61, 62, and 63. He has one other game with 3 touchdowns, and that was the only time came in the playoffs. And Mahomes had a comeback of 17 or more points, and that was that divisional playoff win against Houston that we talked about earlier. It was 19-zip.
He keep pulling that joint left.
Is good.
Nice.
And after trailing 17-0, the Kansas City Chiefs are back where they're used to being, on top, now by 4.
All right, so Kansas City going crazy. Travis Kelsey is going crazy right now. 3 touchdowns, 24-20, Kansas City over Las Vegas. So we'll see if Las Vegas can get back on track and get Devontae Adams involved. They're gonna need something. They got to do something quick. Cause this Chiefs offense is starting to roll. They running the ball, they throwing the ball. Every time they get in the red zone, Kelsey is scoring touchdowns. So they're gonna have to do something. They got to do something. They got to do something with this drive. It's gonna be a long night. I'm sitting here laughing at a group chat that I'm in with my fantasy football league. And the guy that I'm going against had Darren Waller and for the Raiders and McKinnon for the Chiefs. And I had Travis Kelsey for the Chiefs. And you see what Kelsey doing. And Darren Waller out here, I think he had pulled his hamstring or something. So McKinnon was keeping him in the game, but after this third touchdown by Kelsey, I think I might have took this game from him. Said he talking about he gonna cut Waller for not playing with a pulled hamstring.
Kansas City in the category of making the most out of your yardage. Kelsey with 24 receiving yards in the game, but for Travis, 3 touchdowns. Little pop-up kick. And the return able to get back to the 15, maybe just beyond by Amir Abdullah. 15-yard return. And more pushing and shoving by these two sides after the play. Let's go back to some red zone action.
Yeah, you see Travis Kelce and what he's been able to do in the red zone, and really nothing exotic, or you ask yourself, man, for a guy who you know is going to be targeted, how is he getting the ball the way that he is? And this is one Deron Harmon just is unable to really play a little bit tighter, drive on him and make a tackle. Not easy to do. And then that last one, the traffic that he had to navigate. But for a guy who has 6 catches and 24 yards, he's been a big factor in this game.
Here's a pass caught by Jesper Horsted, the only tight end left. As they started the
second
game
and short
Foster
for the Raiders.
Moreau,
Second and short. That's a good game.
Week 3 at Tennessee. He was at least had a chance to go tonight, but out with a knee injury, and Darren Waller left with a hamstring after just 6 offensive plays.
And that's the real blow to this offense. Yeah, they got Hunter Renfrow back, but now without Waller, just to not have another guy with his ability that creates matchup problems when, you know, all of the attention, of course, being paid to Devontae Adams.
Second and 1.
Him tremendously.
Second down and 1.
Jacobs first down.
Gets the first down.
He is running hard,
Devontae
man.
Adams has been targeted 3
He's
times.
a bright spot for the Raiders.
Couple of catches, 76 yards. He's got the touchdown that came on the 58-yarder on 4th down and 1. The other big piece to the puzzle so far offensively is him drawing 2 pass interference calls on the second touchdown drive by Las Vegas.
Well, here he is at the bottom of the screen, but, you know, they keep working the safety to his side.
Hand off to Jacobs.
Damn, Jacobs is
won't do the job.
15-yard game. Jacobs is going crazy.
It's Noddy making the stop, but after a game
Jacobs
of 13,
is running hard,
and
man.
so much of his yards have really been between the tackles. On the perimeter, he hasn't really been able to get much. So the bulk of his carries, when he's been productive, have been inside. Now, they bring back Munford, the 6th offensive lineman again, and they bring in Jakob Johnson, the big fullback. So this is the personnel package they had success with early in this game.
First and 10 from the own 41.
Jacobs, 16 carries, 95 yards, just under 6 yards of pop.
Yo, he is going crazy.
Close. Inside the 30 and out of bounds near the 20.
Jacobs is going crazy, man.
Got a good block from
He is a workhorse.
37-yard carry.
Jakob Johnson and then Munford here, and Juan Thornhill is going to come up and try to fill, and he's just not able to make the play. He's right there with a chance. Mac Hollins is responsible for trying to block him, unable to, but yeah, Josh Jacobs, he hits it.
Josh Jacobs is
on the ground.
He is going.
Juan Thornhill has his hands full, and he was
first and 10 from the Chiefs 22 after that big
Jacobs
run.
had a career high 144 in the win against Denver. He's approaching that.
Wow. And they give up the sack.
By Harris.
Wow. You give up the sack.
Big play by this Chiefs defense when they needed it. And a loss of 11.
Well, Dylan Parham, you're going to see he opens up. Rather than staying square, he just opens the gate and gives a free shot then for Harris to be able to come in and take down Carr. And, you know, you'd like for Carr to feel that and be able to step up. He does a great job typically of stepping up in the pocket and just unloading it. But that sack, that's a big play.
Yeah, that's a big loss,
how the
man.
third quarter comes to an end.
All right, third quarter is over. Going into the fourth. Kansas City Chiefs up 24-20 over the Las Vegas Raiders. So when we come back, it'll be second and long for the Raiders. Hey man, you know that Josh Jacobs is trying to carry him, man. But shoot, you know, that sack is a killer. That sack is definitely a killer. But Josh Jacobs is carrying him, running the ball well. I don't know what his yards per carry is. It got to be at least over 5 or 6. And he's been running great this game. Commercial break going into the fourth quarter. Devontae Adams been pretty quiet this the second half too. I don't think he has a catch. I don't think he has a target the second half. But then again, the Raiders haven't really had that many plays on offense this third quarter. So I'll be curious to see if they're going to actually go ahead and get Devontae Adams back implemented in the game plan. All right, we back.
Where the Chiefs defense just got home without the help of defensive end Frank Clark. Clark has been back in the locker room this entire drive. The designation on him is illness. Apparently not feeling well, Joe. He is questionable.
Illness? What kind of
obviously,
thing is
Lisa,
that?
thank you. That's a big piece for this pass rush. He's been a handful tonight. Both 55s. Frank Clark for Kansas City and Chandler Jones for Las Vegas. 2nd and 21 here after the 11-yard sack by Darius Harris.
Here we go. Hey, 32. Hey, alert. 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 32. Hey, 47. 47.
Harris comes on a blitz. Pass is juggled but caught by Horsted in a short gain.
Third and
18.
18.
Down and long, a pickup with just 4.
Heck of a catch by Horsted. Just not a lot to show for it. A lot of communication at the line. You heard Derek Carr, just trying to ID where he wanted the offensive line to go and pick up what he was seeing. But right now, they're in field goal range, and yeah, they would love to get more, but I wouldn't be surprised to see something conservative here.
3rd and 17. It's going to be a draw play.
3rd down and 17. Carr unloads. Hollins in the end zone.
Oh!
This is incomplete.
Wow.
He and Thornhill went up, and both had a shot at it, and neither one of them made the catch. It's 4th down.
I thought Mac Hollins
Talk
had
about
that.
throwing it into coverage. I mean, that was a chance. You put it up high enough and you give your guy a shot, but Thornhill was in a perfect position, and yet Hollins is almost able to just wrestle it right away from him. But two guys right there the entire time on Hollins. But Carr said, what the heck? He's going to take a chance.
47-yard try now.
Field goal attempt for the Raiders. And he got it. He snuck it in there.
So good.
He stuck it in
He's
there.
hit from 53, 50, now 47. He's made 38 straight. This AFC West battle is a 1-point game in Kansas City.
All right, so drive stalls for the Raiders, but they get the field goal. So they're only down by 1, 24-23. Kansas City Chiefs over the Las Vegas Raiders. Come back from commercial break. Raiders will be kicking it off to the Chiefs. I definitely got the Chiefs trying to run some of the air out the football and running this clock down. I'm hoping, man. I am hoping they get Kelsey involved a little bit more. It's definitely a good game, man. It's a great way to kick off the not to kick off, but to end the week 5 of the NFL.
Night, week 6, we have another showdown in the AFC West. Broncos will take on the LA Chargers at 8 Eastern on ESPN and the app. Russell Wilson and the Broncos will be coming off that loss. Last time we saw them on Thursday night, that rough game at home against Indianapolis. And the Chargers actually with a comeback win as they beat Cleveland, and so there they are. Los Angeles sitting right now at 3-2. Kansas City leading the AFC West at 3-1.
All right, touchback. Kansas City at the
Las Vegas
25.
coming in last place in the division at 1-3. And welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. That's Troy Aikman, and now Kansas City back on offense, and now they look like Kansas City offensively the last few times they've had it.
Yeah, they really do, and they've given Patrick Mahomes a lot of time in the pocket. The Raiders, they got to figure out how to make a stop. They haven't been able to do it the last 4 times that the Chiefs have had the ball.
Yep, 4 straight scoring drives for Kansas City. Leading by 1 now. Mahomes.
Good
Caught.
catch.
Valdez-Scantling.
This receiving core is legit,
Nate
man.
Hobbs defending and a 17-yard completion to
This
start
receiving
this
core is
drive.
legit.
Well, this is what I was talking about with Marquez Valdez-Scantling, just his route running that he now is able to use to his advantage, because if you can run the way that he can run, nobody should be able to cover you
Exactly.
in that intermediate space, because if once you threaten them down the field, it just opens up a whole lot of field for you.
Handoff to McKinnon. He's looked good tonight. Tries the left
I don't need no
side.
McKinnon to
Diablo
start
makes the
going
stop,
off.
but
Please,
not
no.
before an 8-yard gain.
Where's
Really good
Clyde
movement up
Edwards-Helaire?
front by that offensive line, and yeah, Jerick McKinnon, when you talk about him, I've been a fan of his, going back to his days with the Vikings. The big thing for him is just, really being able to stay healthy, but he's a versatile guy. He fits in perfectly to the things that Andy Reid and, the players that they have offensively in being able to utilize his skills.
There he is again.
Yes,
Chased
sir.
by Crosby, and down he goes. Big play by 98. Max Crosby and a loss of 2.
Good play.
Well, when you ask people about Max Crosby in the
That's a good
Raiders
play.
organization, they all talk about his relentless effort, and that's
Yeah.
a good example of
Yeah.
it, because McKinnon can move, but for him to be able to run that down from the backside, I mean, he is
3rd down.
100% at everything he does in practice during the week.
3rd and
Of course,
5.
we all see it
That's
on
manageable.
game day.
3rd and 5.
Third tackle for loss for Max Crosby in the game. 3rd and 5 as a result.
Ball
That'll
start.
be a false start to make it 3rd and 10. McKinnon left early.
False start. Number 1, offense. 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 10.
3rd down.
3rd and 10. You go from 3rd and
that
manageable
play,
to 3rd
Chandler
and long.
Jones, he's looking at another just one-on-one isolation opportunity against Orlando Brown. We saw earlier in the game some of the success that he was able to have. You got, Max Crosby opposite of him.
Chiefs have converted on 5 straight 3rd down tries.
Now there's Chandler Jones at the bottom.
Flag on the play.
Probably illegal motion.
Mahomes throws, and it's caught by Kelsey.
I hope it ain't holding.
At the moment, 1st down yardage, but we'll see if it's coming back.
Illegal motion. 87. Offense.
Damn.
5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
It looked
Yeah,
like
you
they
move-
got
he start
Kelsey
moving
for
forward.
starting upfield.
Yeah, he started
before
moving
the ball
forward.
was
Yep.
snapped. He was the guy in motion.
Yep.
Let's take another look.
Yeah, he started moving up before the snap.
Right
Yeah,
there.
for sure. They started watching that a little bit closer. Teams started taking advantage of it. The Raiders just went with a 3-man rush.
All right, 3rd
on
and
that
15.
last play. The Chiefs kept a few in to kind of help chip before they released. Another 3-man rush here.
Another flag. Another
Wow.
completion.
Wow.
And we'll see if again.
Nicole
it's coming
Hardman.
back.
It's illegal contact.
Hardman comes limping away after that completion, and the Chiefs believe this one's against Las Vegas.
Yeah, illegal contact.
Hardman's been bothered by a bad heel.
Illegal use of hands to the face, number 99 defense. That penalty's declined. Result for the play, first down.
Well, they put Cleveland Furl, who's a defensive end. They put him out on Kelsey. He's the one who got called with the penalty. They got Merrick out there as well. They got two guys trying to just keep him from making a play. Meanwhile, they're not able to run with McCole Hardman.
36 yards on 3rd down and 15.
First and 10.
Mahomes to the tight end. Gray.
Oh, good move.
Noah
Good
Gray
move.
makes a nice move. And on
Goodness
first
gracious.
down, able to
Crosby
get
is flying over the damn place.
Got around Denzel Perryman on his way to the 7-yard gain.
The Chiefs just come at you so many different ways. It almost looked like that was the design of the play, that they're running everybody off and they're going to get the ball to Gray, and he was like the lone receiver on that particular play.
Hardman back in the game for Kansas City. We saw him limp off after the
He back in the
36-yard
game?
catch, and he gets the ball here and picks up a first down.
Good play. Good play.
And just like that, the ball's sitting at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, they just totally got him reeling. I mean, the Raiders just don't know what to do. And Patrick Graham, as the defensive coordinator, he's trying a lot of different things, but nothing has worked. They've gotten them into long down after penalties, and they haven't been able to cover. They've been able to overcome those, and here they are knocking on the door once again.
3 for 3 in the red zone, scoring touchdowns. Here is Edwards-Helaire.
Man, they shut that shit right down.
He is hit in the backfield.
It's a loss of 3.
First by Chandler Jones and then tackled by Bilal Nichols. A loss of 4 on that play.
Well, Chandler Jones, he just is able to.
Hey, he blew that one up.
The right guard who's starting tonight, Nick Allegretti, is trying to kick him out, but Chandler Jones hits it so hard he had no chance.
Trey Smith inactive, the right guard with a pec injury. This is a
come
drop
on.
by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Drops would get him from time to time with the Green Bay Packers and really slowed his development and at times trust from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and he's improved on it. He's
3rd and
worked
14.
hard at it. This is one the ball just gets on him. He's not able
Yeah,
to make
use your
a play
damn
on it,
hands,
but,
man. Goodness.
so this is an opportunity now for the Raiders. They've gotten them
All
once
right,
again
3rd
into
and 14.
3rd and long, and
Yeah.
they have the benefit of the end line in the end zone. So can they hold up? It still looks like they're coming with a 3-man rush on this play.
Extra men on the rush. Mahomes just throws it away.
He had to.
And that is the
Nowhere to
first
go.
stop by the Raiders on 3rd down since early in the second quarter of this game.
All right, so
Chiefs got on their roll.
Raiders
but it
forced
comes
them to kick
a
the field
stop
goal,
here, and on
or
4th
attempt the
down,
field
the field
goal.
goal unit comes on with Matthew Wright.
Yeah, they bring Merrick, and then they bring Abram over here, and it
it's
opens
the same
things
blitz
up.
from earlier.
If you're not able to get there, then you've really hung out your defensive backs, but they're able to get there unblocked and force Mahomes just to throw it out.
Right from 37. He
Missed it.
Missed it.
Missed it.
But a flag is down.
What's the flag for?
A flag is down sitting at the 18-yard line.
What would that be?
Holding, number 51, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic.
Wow.
And back to the field
Wow.
comes the offense
How are you holding?
as John Perry.
What are you holding
Defensive hold.
on the
Yeah, pull
kickoff?
and shoot. On the left side of the Las Vegas defensive line, there is a pull, and then 41 shoots the gap. By rule, that's a foul, 5 yards, first down.
Call
Oh.
against Malcolm Kuntz. And he's pleading his case on the sideline. So they get the third down
Oh.
stop. And now by
Damn.
penalty, back
That's
to
a
the
bad
field is the
joint.
Chiefs offense. Up by 1. McKinnon. Brought down from behind by Diablo.
Damn.
I mean, it's hard enough in order to keep the Chiefs from scoring a touchdown when they get down inside the 20-yard line. They were not going to relinquish any points. And just a tough penalty by Malcolm Kuntz.
It's been Kelsey time down here with his 3 touchdown catches.
He definitely going to Kelsey.
Smith.
Yeah, Juju.
Forced out of bounds by Harmon. That'll bring up third down.
I've got to believe that they're going to have more than one body on Travis Kelce on this third down play.
Should try about 4.
Yeah.
But it's like McVay with Cooper Kupp with the Rams. Even when you know it's going to him, hard to stop. Edwards-Helaire, right side, broke a tackle, sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Chiefs.
Hobbs
Here they
couldn't
going.
bring him down.
They going.
Well, he had a chance. We've seen a lot of missed tackles tonight by the Raiders. Hobbs comes up, and he's right there to make a play. Just unable to do it.
Under 8 to go. From the 1, Mahomes, end zone.
Yes!
He's got another.
He got a 4th touchdown.
4 on the night. Travis Kelce yet again.
Yo, this is crazy.
Unbelievable. The ability to get open when you just believe the ball's going his way anyway.
Yeah, just a total blown coverage. I mean, he didn't have anybody, not even late. You know, it's one thing if you have your eyes in the backfield. Yeah, he knows exactly how many touchdowns that Travis Kelce has.
And now the Chiefs
2-point conversion. They up by 7. They
in
trying to make it a
this category
2-point
this
game,
season.
a 2-score game.
Mahomes, this one's batted down. Crosby got it.
Well, that's a big stop by the Raiders because, I mean, you look at it. If they kick the extra point, they've got an 8-point lead, which is probably what most people would have done. But they go for 2 to make it a 2-possession game, and they failed to do it.
Here's the 2-point try that failed. Tonight, Travis Kelce has hit a grand slam, 4 touchdown catches, 7-point lead, Chiefs.
All right, so Kansas City, they up. Let me change the score. Hey, No Man Slay, you definitely did. You definitely did say that. You did. Hey, man, I believe you. I believe you, man. That, you know what's crazy, though? It's because the daggone Chiefs offense, not the Chiefs offense, the Raiders offense just got real stale in the second half. You know, that's like they didn't make no adjustments. They didn't make no adjustments. I expected, you know, at least for the Raiders to still be scoring. Let me change this score real quick. Chiefs up 30-23. Raiders still got a shot, though. They still got a shot.
Record for a tight end, 4 touchdown catches in the game. He's only had 7 catches for 25 yards with 4 touchdowns. 2 1-yard touchdown catches, a 4-yard touchdown catch, and an 8-yard touchdown catch.
Fantasy football owners are loving him tonight. Pulled a lot of teams from deficits to big wins.
Time now for our total replay, brought to you by Taco Bell. And here they are. 4 touchdown catches from 1 yard out, 4 yards out, 8 yards out, and now 1 yard out. Chiefs this half, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, and they've scored on 5 straight possessions. 7-point game now. Raiders from the 25. Jacobs out of the backfield. Got a good block.
Damn, Jacobs still going crazy, though.
And turns that catch and run into 13 yards.
Jacobs still going crazy.
Well, he is so good. He's not a guy who catches a lot of balls, but you get him out there like that, get the ball in his hands into some space, and he shows the moves that he has. I mean, he's not the fastest guy, but he's really quick right there and turns that into a really nice gain to start this drive.
First and 10. They're running it again.
This one for Adams.
Adams didn't even look.
For it.
He didn't even look.
By Justin Reed.
I don't know what that was about.
The way, when you look at the Chiefs and the way that they're playing Davante Adams, on that particular coverage, they pretty much rolled his way. And so you've got a corner over there, and then you've got
you got a safety over there,
over the
top, linebacker,
and the guy who's been getting singled a good part of the night has been Mac Hollins.
Yeah, and Mac Hollins got to make it. He got to make it happen for him.
He's the guy who has to show up and be able to make some plays.
Mac Hollins got to show up.
No Waller. Renfro's back after missing 2 games. That's Hollins now in the slot, 2nd down and 10.
Jacobs. Right to Jacobs.
They clear out for him.
Good stiff arm.
On 2nd
Good stiff arm,
and 10
Jacobs. Good stiff arm.
Able to pick up 6.
Well, they come right back to what they started this drive with. Now at least they've made it a more manageable 3rd down. See what Spagnuolo wants to do here.
He's done a good job, Spagnuolo, taking Davante Adams out of the game so far here in this second half. 3rd down and 4. Carr pulls it down and then flips. Somehow
got
is
it.
able to
First
get
down.
Golden for a first down.
That's a good play.
Stealing one from the playbook of the guy standing on the other sideline.
Yeah, no question. That's 2 plays now in this game that Bolden has made. The other one, that's just good, tough running after the catch. I mean, to be able to pick that up. But the other one is what allowed them to go for it on 4th and 1 to the touchdown to Davante Adams. This time the catch gets them the first down.
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Here's Jacobs bouncing it to the edge.
Yeah,
and
he couldn't get it outside.
Good tackle.
Gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Well, you have just 2.
Yeah, you talked about Nick Bolton earlier in this game and how much he has come along. And he's a 3-down linebacker, and that was an outstanding job of making a tackle, in the open field. He didn't bite the fake at all. He squared up, was right there.
Part of that great 2021 draft by these Chiefs. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Safety over to Davante Adams.
Yeah, they're not playing with Davante Adams.
Fake it to Jacobs. Carr. That room out in front of him shut down in a hurry.
3rd and
Fenton
6.
Closing fast. Carr, who rushed for 5 first downs in the game against Denver, gets just 2.
Watch Mac Hollins here after he comes off the ball, and then Derek Carr, when he scrambles, Hollins doesn't do anything to try to work back.
He got to work back.
Just give him something. But there's nobody trying to work back to Carr. He just had
3rd and 6 for the Raiders.
Run it.
If they don't score right here, man, they in some trouble.
3rd down and 6. You have to believe if they don't get it.
They definitely going for 2. They definitely going for it on
2
4.
downs to try to get the yardage. Let's see what happens on 3rd. Carr, Adams, downfield.
Get the fuck out of here.
Down. Las Vegas.
Wow. Yo, this boy is nice.
Such a great route by Devontae Adams.
Yo, Devontae Adams is nice.
Watson with a safety help.
Damn.
As soon as he comes off the ball, he stutters and double moves him right.
Damn.
There. I mean, and that's the other rookie, Brian Cook, who was
Oh my
over the
goodness.
top. So he gets.
Yo, Devontae Adams
Watson,
is
and then
nice.
He pulls the other rookie, Cook.
Yo, he
And a
is
perfect
nice.
throw because Carr was having to step up in order
Yo.
to deliver that football. It's the first catch here in the second half for Devontae Adams, and another big
And
one.
they going for 2.
And they are leaving their offense out there to go for 2 in the lead.
I don't disagree with this. I don't disagree with this decision. The way that the defense has struggled, I think you have an opportunity right here offensively to take the lead.
Wow, they going for 2.
They hand to Jacobs.
Did he get in?
He, no signal. They didn't get it.
He didn't
And the
get in?
Chiefs still lead by 1. And we'll take another look at that as Josh Jacobs slammed it up in there. And let's take another look.
He didn't get that?
It is automatically reviewed upstairs. The knees are up.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
the
he
knee
down.
is down.
He down. He didn't get it.
And where's
didn't
the
get
ball?
it.
Chris Jones made the stop.
Nah, I don't think
And
he
the
got
call
there.
is short.
I don't
the
think he
end
got
zone.
there.
Josh McDaniels went for it. Came up empty. Chiefs still lead by 1.
That's a risky call, Josh. I don't know why he just didn't go and kick the field goal. Get the extra point. So Kansas City holds them on that 2-point conversion. Kansas City still up 30-29. But that was a hell of a play, a hell of a catch by Devontae Adams. He is different, man. He is nice. He is nice, man. My goodness, that's a great pass, too. Double coverage. He dropped it right on the money. Get back from commercial break. Vegas be kicking it off to the Chiefs, and I'm sure the Chiefs going to eat that clock up. I know they're going to eat that clock up. So, with Kelsey having a big game in one of my fantasy football leagues, I'm winning there, but, now Devontae Adams is killing me in another league. Killed me, man. Dang. He killed me with this one. Oh well, it is what it is. So I'm 2 out of 3 for fantasy football leagues this week, which is not bad. I think last week I was 0-3, so it is what it is. But Devontae Adams is different. I got him feeding the running backs when they come back. Kansas City. I got him feeding Travis Kelce even more. It's definitely going to be an interesting 4 minutes, remaining 4 minutes for this game. If Kansas City can get about 2 or 3 first downs, then the game is over. The game is over.
One-point game now with the Raiders trying to take the lead there. And you can see it both ways. If you care about what the analytics department says, it said go for 2. I personally can see it if there's 27 seconds left, not 4:27. You still have to stop Kansas City no matter what happens there. But
You
they
kicked the
still,
field goal.
they
You
being
kicked the
the
extra
Raiders,
point.
still trail, albeit by 1. Both sides miss on 2-point tries at the end of their last 2 possessions. Here's the return by Sky Moore up to the 30. And the Chiefs were up defending
First and
against
10 for the Chiefs from the
an
30.
onside kick. Here's another look, and there's the knee.
Yeah, he was down. He was down.
With the ball short of the goal line, John Perry.
Yeah, you know what? 2 hours and 58 minutes. What a call by the short wing official, Jeff Seaman. To be looking through all those players, see the right knee and the ball short, give him a little bit of love. Great call.
And it's a 1-point game. From outside the 30, here's Sky Moore. Turns up field and then gets dropped.
8-yard gain, second and 2.
Gain of 8.
Sky Moore, another one of those young players that
He's
can
gonna let
really
the clock
fly.
run.
He's going to have a bright future as well. And all
4-minute
the things that he
drill.
can do. You mentioned this draft class. So far it's early and a lot of time left, but it looks like it's going to be a really impressive group as we move through the years.
Great combo with Brett Veach, who's the GM, 44 years old. Been in that spot since 2017 with Andy Reid. They don't miss much. Edwards-Helaire.
First down.
Just pushing the pile.
First down.
And still rumbling.
10-yard gain,
pick
first
from
down.
LSU in 2020 got 7 and a first down.
A good movement up front along that offensive line, and you just get the feeling that the Chiefs are thinking that maybe they'll just pound the football.
Yeah, that's all they got to do.
And
They in 4-minute drill
take this
mode.
clock
That's
down
all.
and
They're going
put
to take it right
themselves in a
down.
position to end it and not allow
3
the
minutes
Raiders
left
to
in the
get ball
game.
back
First
again.
and 10 for the
Raiders, all
Chiefs.
3 of their timeouts left. First down, quick throw, Sky Moore. Blocking out in front. Had the
Another
tight end,
8-yard
Noah
gain.
Gray.
7-yard gain. I'm sorry. Second and 3.
Gain of 7.
Yeah, to come right back to it. They get the ball into the hands of Sky Moore. He's got 2 blockers in front and picks up nice yardage on first down. It's like basically an extended run play, the high percentage pass, and let him go.
Timeout taken by the Raiders.
All right,
Their
Raiders
first.
call timeout.
Second and 3 when we come back.
All right, like I said, man, Kansas City, they're pros at this 4-minute offense. They're gonna get first downs. They're gonna be in second and short and third and short, and they're gonna make it real manageable for Patrick Mahomes. So they're not gonna make no bonehead mistakes. So this is where Kansas City, this is where they thrive at. So yeah, this might be the last possession. Vegas isn't getting back on the field. I can almost say that with certainty. That's it. That's it. Commercial break. These commercial breaks is killing me.
And And with the Chiefs down 17-0, he and his teammates went to work. First 8 games against the Raiders, better tonight. Pass yards not up to his typical standard. You see the touchdowns, 22 to 3 interceptions, 4 touchdowns tonight, no picks. Edwards-Helaire is brought down by Divine Diablo. And a second timeout taken by the Raiders.
3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 as they try to get a stop. The Chiefs have scored on 5 straight possessions.
That was a big play there to bring up a big 3rd down call here for the Chiefs. Divine Diablo, for him to come across the way he was untouched, to be able to get downhill and make a play. It gives them a chance.
Travis Kelce tonight with their offense out on the field ties a Chiefs single game record. His 4 touchdowns, most ever by a Chiefs tight end in a ball game, and the most by any player in a game in Monday Night Football history. These two meeting for the first time on Monday Night Football since 2003. Not disappointing. Here's one floated for Hardman. It's not
What
there.
is that?
And a stop by this Raiders defense to bring up 4th down and 3 as the punt team comes on for Kansas City.
What?
Yeah, they got exactly what they wanted too with McCole Hardman, and that is an area when you watch the Chiefs.
Oh my
There's been
God.
opportunity.
They
Here's
sent the
McCole
blitz.
Hardman. He's going to come up and get across the field. It's just a foot race. It's just one-on-one. They double on Kelce, and when you watch the Chiefs this year, they've missed those shots to McCole
All right,
Hardman,
so I was
whatever
wrong.
it is. And I know he's coming
Ravens,
to this game
the
with
Raiders
hill.
hold.
He and Mahomes are just not in sync on some of those key
The Raiders
throws down
hold.
the field.
Here's the punt by Townsend. Fair catch, hauled in
At
by
the 6-yard
Keelan Cole.
line.
Inside the 10. Well, Derek Carr has 30 career game-winning drives in the 4th quarter or overtime. Tied for the most since 2014 with Matthew Stafford, and this would be some night to get number 31.
Well, we came into the game, Joe, talking about, what the moves that the Raiders had made this offseason. It's not a rebuild, and they were a wild card team.
All right, let me see some, Derek Carr.
Do and invest as much as they invested to just improve.
2-minute drill.
2-minute
drill.
Huge game. They didn't have
This
a
how
great
you make a
start to
name
this
right
year,
here for yourself.
0-3. But if they were able to come out of Arrowhead with a victory, what a long way that would take them.
Here's Jacobs.
That
Some
boy
room to
Jacobs
run.
is
Nice
running,
cut.
man.
And he gets it up to the 15-yard line. We talked about how the Chiefs have gone off. The Raiders, by the way, have scored on 6 of their last 7 drives.
Well, and what more can you want? I mean, these games between these two teams haven't even been
2nd and
close.
2.
At this point in the game, they got a chance.
Jacobs, 1st down plus.
He was
Lowers
running hard,
his shoulder and bangs into
he
L'Jarius
hurt.
Sneed. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Raiders have 1 timeout.
2-minute warning.
Pocket.
All right, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Kansas City couldn't run out the clock, so they had to get the ball back to the Raiders. 2 good runs by Josh Jacobs. I think they had like the 23 or 24-yard line, so they got about almost 80 yards for the touchdown. I think they got 1 timeout left. 2 minutes. So we'll see what Derek Carr and his offense is made of. If you want to get paid, this is what you got to do. You got Devontae Adams. Mac Hollins gotta get open. They're probably gonna get Josh Jacobs a little bit more involved in the pass game. We'll see what happens, man. This is what Monday Night Football is about. Great way to close out the week. 2-minute warning.
Coming up on the post-game show, live reaction from Arrowhead. We'll hear from both Patrick Mahomes and Derek Carr on the game. Obviously, some conversation on another controversial roughing the passer call. Ryan Clark with the biggest takeaways from Week 5 and whatever happens in these next 2 minutes. Great finish coming from Arrowhead. Joe, back to you.
Thanks, SVP. First down for Las Vegas. Frank Clark not out there for Kansas City.
1st and 10 from the 23.
Pass is
Good pass,
caught
Hunter
by
Renfrow.
Renfrow. He got 9.
2nd and 1.
Well,
Clock
it's a
still
really
ticking.
good job by Renfrow and even Derek Carr. They ran a trap coverage on the outside, and Renfrow recognized it and gave his quarterback a place to go with the ball for the completion.
Bolden in the backfield. 2nd down and 1. Carr throws it away, and Chris Jones is livid. He thought he was
3rd
out,
and 1.
but no flag. And now 3rd down and 1. Dylan Parham was hooked up with Chris Jones. Watch 95 and 66.
Yeah, he was definitely held.
That's pretty much a hold.
But no flag. So now 3rd down and 1 as a result.
3rd and 1.
A little hesitation, and Jacobs has got a
man.
1st down as he adds to his new career high in rushing. And it's been between the tackles all night for Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, it has. And we talked about the offensive line and the job that they've done. And Josh Jacobs, as hard as he has run the ball, he has been outstanding.
1st down, Carr out to his right.
Throw it away.
Throws it away. They don't have Waller,
2nd and 10.
who left after 6 offensive plays with a hamstring injury. They started the game without Moreau. I think Jacobs on that last play lost his shoe, came off the field. It was a shoe out near the Raiders sideline, and he did. They have to get that back on him. They're quick. Bolden in there in his spot. 2nd and 10, 1:01 left. 1 timeout. Here's Renfrow. Makes the catch, pops up.
He tried to get it
And a good
down.
tackle by
Nope.
Watson.
Still in bounds. 3rd down. 50 seconds and
That
running.
same throw that they made on 1st down, and Renfrow, you can tell that
Raiders call timeout.
without Waller, and he's got this history with Renfrow, he knows what he's going to do, because Renfrow comes out of this, he breaks to the outside. There's a corner out there, so he slows down just enough in order to give Carr a place to go with the ball. That's twice they've hit that same spot in the defense.
Raiders just used their last timeout as Renfrow was kept in bounds on the tackle by the rookie Jalen Watson. So remember, no timeouts. The career long for Carlson is 56 yards, which means getting into the 38 of Kansas City. It's 3rd and 1.
Third and 1. 51 seconds left.
Here's Adams.
Wow.
Makes the catch.
How's he
along the
open?
sideline. And while the sideline says he was out, the officials say he was in.
Yeah, how's Devontae
16
Adams
yards on a
open?
Beautiful throw and catch.
Well, the rookie had his eyes. Jalen Watson.
What
had
are
his
you
eyes to
doing?
the inside on
Outfield
Horsted.
ruling of a catch is under review.
Oh no, he not. I don't think he is in.
Adams then to get in behind him.
I don't think he in.
It's hard to tell. John, you see anything on that?
First take, it certainly seems that he's got control in 1 foot, not 2 feet. We'll take a look with the replays.
Should you mentality? Should I trade Jacobs and Derrick Henry for Tyreek and Eckler? No.
I don't think he has. There's where
No.
he has
Especially Derrick Henry. The colder it gets, the more he gets rolling. So, you know, and Josh Jacobs look like he's going to be a workhorse. He's going to be a workhorse. So, you know, I would definitely stay with Jacobs and Henry. Also, Tyreek ain't got no quarterback. So he's going to be hit or miss. So keep the guys you got.
3rd and 1 for the Raiders from their own 46. It was ruled a 16-yard completion, which basically gets the Raiders at the moment. If the
mentality, I appreciate the support though.
Edge of field goal range for Daniel Carlson, it'd be 56 yards from here. That would tie his career high. With help from New York and Carl Sheffers looking at the replays.
Yeah, as much conversation is going on. It looks like, you know, my guess is it's coming back, and they're talking about, you know.
Hey, no doubt, man.
And 1.
Hey, mentality. Go ahead and hit that like button for me if you could,
Raiders
please.
are backing up.
Yep. Everybody's backing up before the call is made official.
I would definitely appreciate that. Hit that like button for me.
After review, it is an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, he didn't have his feet in.
47 seconds left. No timeouts for the Raiders down 1.
All right, 4th and 1. 47 seconds left. No timeouts for the Raiders.
That's a long one. And that's every bit of a yard and a half that they have to get. Agreed.
They're going to give it to Josh Jacobs.
Carr.
That's pass interference.
Down. There are no flags.
Wow.
And the Chiefs will take over.
Wow.
And
It's like the receivers ran into each other.
There's no intentional grounding on the play. Kansas City takes over on downs.
Wow, that's it. The receivers ran into each other.
Keep Davante Adams from getting up the field, and you're going to see the contact then as Renfro's trying to come out of his break. But the press corner is why the timing of that was totally off. And Davante Adams and Renfro, they collide.
They collided together. Damn.
And the Chiefs, who at one point trailed 17
Wow.
to nothing, are going to win this
Wow.
game. They'll go to 4-1.
The receivers ran into each other.
For the Las Vegas Raiders, they'll go to 1-4.
They ran into each other. Wow.
With 4 one-score losses already on their record to start 2022. Josh McDaniels went for 2 after the last touchdown that the Raiders scored.
Wow.
They didn't convert.
Yo, that is unreal. Yo, that is crazy.
Kansas City.
That is crazy. Yo, you got 2 receivers running to each other on 4th and 1. How you draw a play up like that where you got both receivers in the same area? I don't understand it. I do not understand it, man. That is crazy.
Loss over all those things, but the Raiders, they had opportunities even on that last drive. If Davante Adams is able to secure the catch, They put themselves then at
That is
least with a
unreal.
chance for Daniel Carlson to kick the game-winning field goal. But what a great ball game by both of these teams. And you're right that Josh McDaniels made the decision to go for two, came up short, and that was the difference in the game.
Let's go down to Lisa Salters.
See what Lisa
Patrick,
Pat
the
got to
biggest
say.
comeback, regular season comeback of your career. What were you thinking when you found yourselves in that 17-point hole?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great football team, and they brought the fight to us early, and I'm just proud of these guys, how they responded, man. I mean, to come back like that and to win a big game, divisional game, I'm proud of those guys.
You seemed uncomfortable early. They were making you uncomfortable early. What changed for you?
The O-line said that's the challenge. We talked about it. I went right up to them. I said, we're going to win or lose this game on y'all. And they stepped up to it. I mean, that's a heck of a pass rush, and they gave me enough time to get some throws off, and we were able to move the ball.
Travis Kelce, 4 touchdowns tonight, a Monday Night Football
Crazy.
record. What
4
makes that guy so
touchdowns.
special?
That man battles. He competes. I mean, you can't say too many. I mean, as many things I want to say about him. I mean, he's just someone who's obviously talented, but he loves this game, loves this city, loves this team, and he's a leader, man. He goes out there and competes.
Thank you, Patrick. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Well, there were a couple of moments. Kelsey
7
had 4
receptions,
moments tonight,
25
4 touchdowns
yards,
amongst
4
his 7
touchdowns.
catches for 25 yards. But don't forget this key play in the ball game on what was a missed field goal, a
Holding,
defensive
yep.
hold for the old pull and shoot that gave the Chiefs another crack at it, and they ended up getting it down into the end zone.
Wow.
And then Jacobs, after the touchdown by Devontae Adams, trying to pound it in
Wow.
for the lead, comes up inches short. And this game ends 30-29. Let's go down to Lisa Salters with Travis Kelce.
Travis, happy birthday to you, right?
Thank you.
How
Happy birthday to my mother. My mother's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Mom.
happy birthday
All
to
those
this
touchdowns were for you.
Tell me, Travis, like we talked about this over the
I
weekend.
love this dude right here, baby. This is my
keep fighting.
dog.
We keep fighting, baby.
We talked about this over the weekend. How do you keep getting so open when everyone in the stadium knows it's coming your way?
I just worked my tail off for these guys in red tonight. That's all I did for Kingdom. They showed up, showed out on a Monday night, knowing everybody's got work tomorrow, and they were here loud and proud. And sure enough, our defense got it going, held it down early, and we started off a little slow, but got us fired up in the second half for sure.
What were you guys saying to each other when you looked up and you're down 17?
Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. We know it's real. We got a great team. We know we got a lot of heart in this Chiefs locker room, and we just keep bringing it every single day, and you'll see games like that.
You turned 33 years old this past Wednesday. Why do you not seem to be slowing down? All your teammates say you just don't slow down.
It's a lot of fun being out here, especially under the lights. And I got a beautiful family. I got a wonderful team, a beautiful city that came out and supported me at my foundation event this weekend. I got a lot of heart and a lot of pride to play for these people in this stadium and my family back home. So I'm just going to keep bringing it.
Congrats on the win, Travis, and happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much, Chief King. Appreciate you showing out, baby.
He's a wonderful guy.
Best tight end in the league, man. I had some fools in this group chat that I'm in talk about Mark Andrews is better than Travis Kelce. I mean, imagine that. Mark Andrews is better than Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the NFL. And he's one of the top tight ends in the history of the NFL. And you talking Mark Andrews. I don't understand it. So, that's, what you going to say when you talking to guys that don't know football. But at any rate, man, Chiefs win the game. Hard-fought game, divisional game, as expected, 30-29. Defense pulled it out. What can you say? Las Vegas Raiders is 1-4. It'll be interesting to see how their season pans out. I'm sure we'll be tuning in to another one of their games. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. We're gonna be on tomorrow, I think at 1:00 for the Phillies and Braves divisional series, game 1. So we definitely gonna be on for that. Hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel to get the notification for when we go live for the Phillies and Braves. I think we're gonna do Phillies and Braves Tuesday and Wednesday. No Thursday night football. And then we got a big weekend of football this Sunday. Eagles, Cowboys Sunday night, Chiefs, Bills, the 4:00 game on Sunday. So it's gonna be some bangers. You got baseball, we got NFL going. So definitely stay tuned, stay locked in. Definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. But until next time, good night, family.